inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
That plugged in. Hey y'all, can you hear us? Hey. Okay, so we got Dudley trying to figure out this. So I was trying to wait so we could chit chat for a few first, but we waited for a little bit. He can just pop on whenever he figures it out or whenever he's ready. Don't. Yeah. Hey Rosie. Hi Priestess. Wonder Train. Trulia. Hey boo. Okay, let me pull this up on my phone because I took all my wrenches away. I deleted everybody legit except for Cotton Candy Boobs and Mark. Because some people want to act funny. And you guys know how I go through my moods. I end up just trusting no one when I get stabbed in the back. And then... Oh, there's Sis. Cotton Candy Boobs.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, awesome.
Dudley's trying to figure this out here, so he'll be up here. But I just didn't want to keep people waiting, so he can just pop on whenever. Patty Ponytail, Penny, High Priestess, Sharon, Alex.
I need a third device to be in chat.
Sunshine's Wrench. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Hi, Snot Nose.
Let me pull up my YouTubes here. Let me see who's actually blue now. What's weird is, okay, so Lucia Williamson should not be blocked. And I don't see that she's blocked, but she's saying she's blocked.
Yeah, she was in my chat earlier saying that she couldn't chat, but she could chat in Mark's, but not yours.
Huh. And see, if I block someone, I'm blocking you on me and Mark, so...
Yeah, it's what I said. It could have been an accident or something.
Lucia, if you're listening, will you do me a favor and email me your link, okay, so that I can try it that way? Because I was trying to search. I didn't see you. Hey, Aaron. Thor. What's we got in here? We got to go back up more. Penny. Crazy Chicken Lady.
What up, everybody?
We got the mister in the house tonight.
What up, Mark?
Hey.
Hey, Jaded, are you blue? Is Jaded blue? Hold up. Let me see here. What is going on? What has Cher done? Julia's blue.
Mark looking spiffy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all done up for the live.
He's actually got a good ponytail going now. It's cute. Patty, hey, Art.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, where's Sunshine? There you are.
You took everybody's wrenches again.
Literally everybody. Like, Sunshine wasn't even...
Hey, Alex.
All right, so we're waiting for Dudley here. We've been literally talking all day just even a few minutes ago, so he's not, as far as I know, trying to bail.
Uncle Matt.
I think he may be a little bit nervous, so but that's okay. So we'll give it some time. He's a Fred, Uncle Matt. Okay, so there's been a lot going on, you guys. I have not done anything on my channel for 2 weeks, but I have been I don't get done work till 10, and then I come home and I eat and I watch some TV and go to sleep. So, hey Dodie, Squid is blue, right? Because I remember typing his. Is he? Yes, I think I remember typing his name in there.
I'll pull up the chat on my phone so you don't have to keep going back.
Well, I pull it up and then whatever reason I take it off and put Squids. Yes, he is. Okay. Jaded, a member for 9 months. Thank you so much. Juju! I missed you too, Alex. I've been catching little bits, though. You've been covering the Daybell stuff, of course, in Gannon. So I've been catching little bits, and I've been catching little bits of everybody. So I just haven't been chatting. Did I get... Oh my gosh! I did! Hold up! Wait a minute. Let me go actually grab that. Thank you for reminding me. While we're waiting. I did. I got a package.
Well, hope everyone's having a good weekend. And neither one of us have been YouTubing. I think I'll do
I haven't
a lot
either, really.
tomorrow, but I've just been too busy.
Okay. Hey, Bruto. I missed
Hey,
y'all
Thor.
too. Xena. Oh, yeah, we do need that. Okay. Sharon T sent me a package. We got it probably about 2 weeks ago. And I've always wanted one of these. I worked my ass off for one of these. Cotton Candy says, you are next. You got to get you one of these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so cool.
So, JLR and Bullhorn Betty and everybody can kiss my big white ass. Because now, thanks to Sharon T, I got me a press pass.
Oh, that's cool shit.
Oh man, I don't know if we can get it a little bit better. So I got me a
Didn't you
press
have
pass.
another one too?
Another one too. There we go.
There we go.
Share Voices Behind the Wall, Silver Tongue. So I got one too. I got my lanyard. Let me put this bitch on. And then also, now this is what got me though, okay? Oh, and this is good until December 31st, 2034. So
It's good for a while.
y'all got another 11 years of this bitch having a press pass now. Watch out now. Okay. And then it says, if found, please return to Bullhorn Betty. Hold on. I don't know why it says that. That's what got me. I can't. So blurry. I'm going to wear that shit tonight. I've earned that.
Stupid focusing ain't working. There we go. Wow.
So this is amazing. I love it. Thank you so much, Sharon.
Yeah, that's awesome, Sharon. Love it.
Boom. All right. We're in this. Hey, JLR, eat your heart out, honey. Bullhorn Betty, watch out now.
Hey.
Outdoorsy, hey. Misunderstood. That was so nice of her. This gave us a good chuckle when I opened it too. And then I was waiting to go live to share it with everyone. But this is cute. Return to
Thank you,
Bullhorn
Sharon.
Betty. It's official now.
Tammy Barnes
Watch
been a member
out,
for 28
bitches.
months. Holy.
28 months. Holy shit. That must have been like seriously when I started my memberships. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, for sure you and Cotton Candy was my first members. Some of my first members. Hey, Heathen. The girls are asking about wax melts. I'm going to have to get your store. And sis, you saw Scentsy stuff too now, right?
Yes.
Okay. The girls, we're going to have to do an online party because the girls love their wax warmers.
Oh, I could
Me
probably
too.
print my...
Ooh. All right, I don't know what's going on, Dudley.
You'll get it.
So, okay, with the stuff that's going on in these YouTube streets, right, lately with, Dawn and Candace has been paneling up. I know people were kind of upset that they were having funds raised for them or whatnot. I don't know if that's really what I want to focus on. I'd still rather focus on like that. That to me is all distraction stuff. I don't think that matters. We don't
But no
know
matter
yet.
what they do, people's gonna have something to say about them. No matter what
Yeah.
they do.
And also, I mean, we really don't know if they are guilty of anything right now. We truly don't. And the more and more that I see puppet masters around them and a Tim Mullen in the picture, I do question, Don says a lot, I'm not a perfect person. I've made mistakes, but who hasn't, right? They definitely aren't perfect people. We know this, nor am I, nor are half the people listening or more. It could make for a perfect target when you are people like that, with generations of all types of abuses and stuff like that. I'm not saying that they're not guilty of, something, whatever it may be, but we don't know what that is. But I'm saying they could possibly. I mean, they are perfect. Predators hunt for people like that. Okay? We know that there was some kinds of abuses, and we can argue neglect and stuff like that. We're not blind. We can see what's out there. We know the things, we've heard the things Don's admitted to, but at the same time, they haven't been arrested. We haven't been actually told much of anything from law enforcement at all. Other than, well, we won't let this be a cold case. All right, well, they've got another year that they can say that, because 3 years is what makes a cold case. 3 years or longer, in my opinion. I think if you Google a cold case, I think it shows up 3+ years, maybe 2. I don't know. But at 3 years, at that point, that is a cold case. So the generic robotic response when people say, like, what's going on with Summer's case at this point, and we are just getting, we will not let it go cold. Our law enforcement and TBI continue to work hand in hand with Hawkins County to do everything that we can in this case. Like, are we not tired of seeing that? They're copying and pasting their responses for the last year.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they said something different.
Yeah, they have not come out and said more like, well, we have more information. It could lead we are looking in the direction of mom or dad or both, or like, there's been nothing of that. Now, they haven't been cleared either, but nobody really has, I guess, except for Jody Sue, if you really want to believe that. I mean, I don't know.
I don't trust anything she says either.
Well, it wasn't. Benny called Detective Pruitt live, and he said she was cleared. But I did not hear that call. I honestly still have not listened to that. But, yeah. There is a lot of possibilities, and we can't really be blind to all of it. They honestly are. And if Dawn's at work all the time, Candace, like, let's not kid ourselves. We know what we've all witnessed. There's drugs and there's alcohol abuse happening, which is very common in this kind of generational.
It happens
shitty
more than people
situation.
realize.
Yeah. Oh, here we got Dudley. I'm going to let you know, Dudley, we are live now, because I didn't want to keep the people waiting. I can see you. It's up to you if you want to leave your camera off or on, but I'm going to put you up on the panel now, and we're live. I'm sorry about that. You ready? All right.
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, sorry about that. I had a dead
That's
phone,
okay.
and I had
Wi-Fi issues. Yeah, that's
So,
okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. Weather's a little rough right now.
Yeah, we're gonna get some storms here too. So, but don't worry about it. We're pretty laid back over here. So if you get knocked off, just follow that link again. It'll bring you right back up.
Okay.
We've
Perfect.
got my husband
Really,
here, Mark, and his channel is
Hey, Mark.
Prairie Boy 77. You've probably
Hey,
seen
Mark.
him.
I have.
And then my sister, Kotton Kandy Investigates, up there on the top there.
Hey, cotton candy.
Hey.
My kids love cotton candy.
So, hi BJ, hey everyone in the chat. I don't know if you can see chat. Don't really worry about that. I'm going to let them have their questions. I do have your Cash App link in my description.
Okay.
You know, if everyone else is sharing
I
their
just made
links, I
that.
was like, yeah, you did. Yeah, but I asked you to. So before the
Yeah.
haters, you know, they can say whatever. But if we've got almost everybody else up here sharing their links, why not?
Okay.
So that is
You
in the
always do that with
description.
panel guests.
Yep, I do. So it doesn't differ for Dudley, and it shouldn't. If you're gonna drop Dawn and Candace's or Jody Sue's or anybody else's, even your own, let's drop theirs too when they are taking their time to be a guest on your show. Is how I look at it. So it is in the description. Should you guys want to send him a little gift? So I didn't really set up questions for you because everybody has come at you for almost 2 years, which is questions, 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 and you've answered everything. I've kind of just wanted to let you talk about it without nailing you with questions. We'll have questions as you're talking, but I just want you to have your own voice, not something that people are sitting you down at a dinner, kind of like trying to steer the narrative, and you can tell how they want their channel to go and how they want the content to go. Of course, we want to talk about June 15th, but even prior to that, how you got to know Don, what, like everything, how far back you want to bring this and just kind of chat. And we will have questions as you go along. You are muted right now, though. You're muted, Dudley. Gotta try and find that button. Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
Yep,
Sorry.
that's better. That's okay.
Okay. Is it pulled up on a computer? No? Okay. I gotta look through this little video phone. No biggie. Sorry, guys.
That's
I'm
okay.
a little new to this, so
That's what
but
I
I'm
said. I said
here.
I don't think I've seen you on a panel before, other than the one, where they did that plant docs on you. But you were in person then. You didn't call up on a panel then.
It's
So
nice
That
to
was a
have someone
restaurant.
new and fresh.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, new and fresh. I don't feel so fresh. Not really, but thank you.
No.
But I'll do my best. So I'm only gonna speak the truth. I have nothing to lie about. So whatever you guys want to ask, fire it out.
Okay, actually, I do have a question. Let me start with this, kind of going backwards. I want to ask you, how has your life been affected in almost the past 2 years? How do you think that the YouTubers, coming into your life, like how has your life changed since
All
being
right.
thrown into this whirlwind?
I didn't catch the first half share. You went mute on me.
Oh
But
shit.
I'm assuming you're talking about Don Wells meeting up with him.
Oh, yeah, you can
Type
go back
thing?
there. We can just start there too. Yeah. Go back to how you met Don, how that all started.
That would have been back in 2005, October, somewhere up in there, December of 05. Hurricane Katrina hit in October, and I moved up here for a few months. And I was working for Tucker Drywall as a subcontractor. Me and Don and many other ones worked side by side on all these units. And that's how I met Don. And we all did drugs, so he's a big cokehead back then. But drunk, and he's still with Candace. He's driving an old blue Ford truck.
Okay.
It actually broke down at his house. It was still there when I seen it recently when summer was. I said, "Damn, is that your old blue Ford truck, Don?" He's like, "Yeah." He said, "Me and Candace did the motor right there in the driveway." Okay. So it was still broke down. Big junkyard is all it was.
Yeah, he does get a lot of stuff in that yard.
So
He had
you
a
met.
ton of buckets of mud, man, that was blue lids. And I
Yeah.
swear, he was blaming me for stealing Tucker's materials and putting them in my storage unit, which I was taking materials, holding it in the storage unit because it was taking it from job to job. So sometimes it would go in the storage unit, but I always kept up with it, brought it back. But he had about 50 buckets of brand new, looked like molded blue, lightweight mud. And I tell you what, it wasn't very long when the cops went there, all the buckets were gone. So You know he didn't want Tucker to see all the buckets. It would not open. So there's material thief was there.
So, okay. So back in 2005 when you met him, for sure, that summer wasn't even a thought then.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, he had his
So-
oldest son, I believe.
Yeah. We don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to mention their names.
Jody,
We try to
Jody.
leave them. Yeah, no, we don't have to mention their names. So you were kind of able to work with him. You worked with him for many years then before this happened.
No. Actually, in 05, I only stayed up here about maybe 8 months, and I went back after Katrina and rebuilt. Well, I was from Louisiana, so my area had 15 foot of water over the house.
Hey,
There was a lot of
Dudley.
work.
Don jumped up here. Hey, Don.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're
Dudley.
doing good.
Dudley.
We were just
I would,
chatting with Dudley about how y'all met.
yeah, I would like to talk about that right away, Mr. Dudley. When we
I
first
guarantee
met,
you do.
when we first met,
But we're gonna. Hey, hold on, Don.
well,
Hold
no,
on.
for
No,
him
we're
to-
g-
for him
I
to
know,
say,
but let's.
okay,
I know.
well,
I want you to.
no, it
I
makes
want-
me mad for him to sit there and lie and say I met.
Makes you
I worked
mad.
him.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
because I worked with you the first day I met you. Richard Tucker brought you to my job, and I worked with you till 11 o'clock, dude, and said, I'm going home. I can't work with you. I got to figure this out. The second day, I worked with you till 11 o'clock and said, I can't work with you no more. I never done no cocaine with you, dude. Don't be fucking lying.
I never said you did cocaine with me. I said we all did drugs and you had a cocaine problem.
Not me.
That
I
was
didn't
what
do
you
no
said,
drugs.
and you was a drunk.
I don't even know you. I don't even know you. Didn't even know you.
Oh man, come on, bro. Look at
I
your
didn't even
actions.
hang with you. Don't know you. Never said anything like that to you. And I wasn't doing cocaine. You might have been, but I wasn't.
Did you?
Dude, you said
How
Man,
long,
you need to take.
Donnie? How long, or Donald? How long?
That was
How long have you guys worked
Yeah.
together? Let's.
like I said in 2005. I worked
we didn't work together. We were
With him
subcontractors.
for
Might have
So-
worked 2 days together.
2 days.
Day,
We were subcontractors. I did my house. He did
whatever.
his.
I don't know what he did after. That's the way that went. Didn't know him. Worked with him for 2 half days. That's all I knew of him.
Okay, so fast forward a little
Yeah,
bit
but that was all we needed to know.
to when did you
That's
Like,
right.
before up until the
Worked
days before
for
Summer
3
went
months.
missing? When did you start
Yeah,
working for
that's-
Tucker again?
I was on a
He was
cut-up
working-
crew, and they put me with Don.
Mikey and Steve-O. Well, yeah, I figured
Rocky
I'd try to
Steve-O.
help you. Mikey and Steve-O.
I was working with. Mike. Yeah, Mike.
Mike, yeah.
Try not to dox anyone, boys. Please, please, please. Let's not dox other people.
Yeah, no last name.
No,
We just don't want to.
no.
You
I was
guys
trying to
have
figure out
all
who
been
he was
through
talking
hell. We
about.
don't want to put that on someone else too.
Don has terrible feedback.
I wanted
I have
no
feedback.
part of this problem.
Yeah, a little
and
bit, Don.
gave me.
I don't know what to do
Don
about
threw a
it.
lot of heat on me for whatever reason, but he didn't pay me my
I
money.
didn't.
So no, you didn't. You
That's
ripped me off.
another
and then
lie.
you
That's
accused
another
me.
lie.
Dude, you
That's
are a
another
lie.
lie.
You're a fucking
Hold
joke.
on.
You know
Hold
what
on.
else?
I paid you every dime I owed you.
Dude, I wish I could get in front of you. Because if I'd have known you
Yeah, I
for
wish
the way
so
you are,
too.
I
I
promise
wish so
you, I'll come
too.
over.
No, Don, don't
What's up?
say anything. Don't say that. Let's not get in trouble.
No.
Okay, so I really want. Boys, come on. So I have a question. And chat, I'm sorry.
sorry,
I'm not
Sheriff.
paying attention. No. No.
That's the first time I'm talking to this dude since he's accused me of this shit, so I'm sorry.
Okay, now I have a question. If
I
he
haven't
paid
accused
you, Don, did you pay him
He had
everything you
accused
owed
me.
him?
I did.
Okay.
$300, dude? Come on. I was
But
supposed
did
to have
you
a
guys
$1,500 check that week.
All right, so since both of you are up here, let's go back to what you said. You said Don was acting funny on June 16th, like the day after June 15th.
Oh, the day I got, the day.
So you
it
guys
goes
were
like
working
that, I got
again
fired.
that day together, right?
No.
So he was at work.
We was working
Don was
together,
at work.
dude, for like a month.
Can you...
Almost 2 months.
Don was working a lot, though, right? He was always at work. Can you...
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
say to that? Okay, see?
First
So
time
Don
I
works
met
a
him,
lot.
he told me he had to stay at work till almost 8, 9 o'clock at night because DSS was coming to his house and he couldn't be there. I said,
Because
what?
of what? Because of who was
Come
coming to
on,
my
Don,
house?
bro.
Who? I missed that. What'd you
DSS?
say? Assess.
No,
C
man.
or CPS. He said CPS was
D
coming to your house. Or
D DSS?
DCS. DSS?
DCS?
DCS.
Yeah.
DCS.
Tennessee Child Services, I guess.
Yeah. That's what you told me, Don. I mean, I'm
Well,
you
okay,
know,
I might have said that. Yeah, I might not wanted to talk to him or whatever. I don't know. Somebody
Would
called
anybody?
somebody called DCS on me saying that I was giving my kids loaded guns to play with, of all things.
Oh Jesus!
Wow, I didn't hear that one.
I thought it
Well,
said he was smoking weed with him.
no, that was our first case, and that was dropped. That case was dropped June 14th, the day before Summer come up missing. They come up to
Okay.
my house. They brought our CPS
Who
worker
came up to
brought
your house?
the welfare come to
Oh.
my house with a supervisor. She brought her supervisor with her. My kids were running around with their little motorcycles. It was a beautiful day. Everything seemed really nice, you know. And the very next day is when Summer come up missing,
Blame
which
me.
is odd.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming
you fired
for
me. You did blame me, bro. I mean, your
Man,
daughter looked.
I was looking at everybody. Yeah, you was my
That's
number one
true.
You blamed me
suspect.
hard, bro.
I
You
was
blamed me hard. You said I was the
yeah.
main suspect. You
I
said
was, you was, because you was
you was
so,
just trying to.
bro, you was so
No,
freaking
I
mad
was
at
so
me.
fucking.
You
Dudley,
fucking
if
had
you
a hate for me.
could
I
you
was mad at you
understand
because
that?
you didn't pay me my money for one.
That's not true.
I
That's not true. You might have
gave
thought
me
that in
free.
your head. I
Dude,
split the money
I'm
in
not gonna
half.
argue with you,
Oh my
bro.
God.
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
argue with
argue
you
with
either.
you. I'm not here
But I
for
was
that, bro. That shit's over with.
okay.
No.
Okay. Can I ask a question, Dudley? If you felt like
Yes,
you
ma'am.
were paid fairly, I'll put it like that. Do you think that you would have any issues with Don Wells right now? If you felt you were paid fairly?
Yeah, I'd have issues. I'd have a lot of
Okay.
issues. Absolutely. He was one of those multi personality type persons, and he'd tell you to do something, you do what he asks you to do, and you turn around and yell at you for doing it. I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, but he'd do that shit to me, fuck with my head all day, drive me crazy, make me go home and make my wife go crazy because I was talking about him. It
Killer,
was
can you
just
ask that question so I can ask it? I forget what it was. Sorry, I
did
can't pull it
I
up.
answer it wrong?
No. Well, no, you can only answer what you can answer.
Yeah,
But
miss.
so
Yeah.
my other question then is, can you also kind of see where Don and Candace would have everybody on their suspect list? Like if it was one of your children, wouldn't Don be at the top of your list? Like, you know what I mean? Like, could you
Yeah,
understand
for
everyone
sure.
in his world? Like I can
I
vouch for
mean,
that. He can vouch for that. Don has pinpointed, Candace has pinpointed to everybody, not just
I
you.
won't blame anybody for something I have no proof of. You know, he had no proof of me, but he blamed me because he wanted to fire me the day before when he threw all that shit on the wall and said I did it. You remember that shit, Don? You bringing back some good memories
Man,
now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, I
For
know
real,
that's
don't.
right. I
Threw
don't
a
even want to
bunch of
talk.
stuff like that.
You
Was there
can't
a
even tell the truth.
gunfight with BB
Let me
guns
ask.
on the
Let,
14th? Was
let me
there a
ask you.
BB gun fight?
Can I ask Dudley a
Maybe.
question?
Yeah, of course.
Was you high on meth on the day you was fired?
The day I was fired?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, right. Okay.
No. The day I was fired, I was fucked off because you fired me for something you did after I cleaned the house out. You trashed it. You pulled some child shit. What, you forgot? What about that weekend? You were supposed to come to work with me, and I went there and did all that, put what, 5 buckets of mud on that weekend, that one day, and you didn't even go in Sunday, and then Summer's up missing, and you're sitting on the tub looking dumbfounded as hell like you lost your best friend. What really happened,
Yeah.
Don?
Yeah.
Did you
I
bury her in the
wonder.
damn wall in that house?
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to
Oh,
figure it out. I'm wondering. That
but
was private property.
I,
I don't know.
I'm not
no.
You
gonna
All
say
sit
he
right.
here
made
and
me think.
I'm not gonna sit
He
here and
accuses
accuse you
me.
like that.
Why? You did enough accusing me. I'm just
I know,
Well,
finally
but
getting to talk to
and
you.
Yeah, and I'm trying to talk
Partner.
to you. Well, you ain't my partner, but I know you was high on meth. I know
Dude,
you
you were
was.
high
You
on
just won't
meth.
admit it. No, I
I
don't do
did
that
meth.
stuff.
I ain't gonna.
I don't.
Whatever, dude.
I don't do
Please.
meth. I don't do
Dude, you
meth.
and your old
No,
lady were
so
doing it with the kid that sort of played with the hot rails at your
really,
house.
wow,
Come on, Don.
wow.
Yeah,
Hold
bro. Why
on,
you
You
hold
lying?
hearing
on.
this?
No, hold
You
Grown
on.
ass
hearing
man.
Wait,
this?
Donnie. Wait, hold on. Hey, so Dudley, if you saw them doing that with children around, did you
If
report
you
that?
did meth, you wouldn't be as fat as
Yeah,
you are.
really. Did you report it,
Did you
Dudley?
report that? Because one thing
Wow.
Donald has always told me, if I ever.
I told them that. Yes, I did. I told
After the fact?
TBI. I
Right,
told
but
Hawkins County.
After
or
the
did you
fact?
report it when you
Yeah.
saw it
And
happen?
you just got
I
busted
only
for
seen it 2 days before that happened. It was that Friday I picked up my check. That's when I
Wow.
saw
Did
it. My
you?
wife said,
Okay,
"Don't
but
never
did.
bring me there
Hold on.
again."
Dudley,
Straight lie, dude.
Hold on. No, Donnie, hold
Straight
on.
lie.
Dudley, you're saying you saw this happen. You witnessed this happen, right?
I witnessed the plate and the dope on the plate.
Okay, but what did you do that day? Did you call Child
Wow.
Protective Services that day?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Why?
No.
Why?
I,
If you saw them do that, why did you not call Child Protective Services?
the kids wasn't sitting there by the plate. They were watching their TVs, but the
Right, but
plate was
they're
out
having
visible.
a plate at all in the house when they are parents of children. Don't you think
I
you would have
should have
called
called him.
CPS?
I should have called
Okay.
him. Yes, ma'am.
All
I
right.
was messed up too. I was dealing with
Okay.
Don every day.
That's a good excuse.
90 mile an hour everywhere you went.
Well, you know what? When you
I
can drive
guess
90
I
mile
guess
an
you're on
hour,
Somers if you're doing that.
hey, if I can get away with doing 90 mile an hour on them back roads and get to work faster, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna try to lose me every
Don,
time.
I will never get in a car with Don driving.
No, indeed not. Danger zone.
I would.
Okay,
fun.
so
I won't.
was there a BB gun fight on June 14th?
A BB
A BB,
fight.
maybe a finishing gun nail fight.
What?
Sure to let me chat.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
Oh,
16
sorry.
gauge, 18 gauge finishing gun.
Hold on. I hear you,
Yeah.
Candace. Hold on.
I think she's got to subscribe.
Can you text me the link, please?
Oh, this is crazy. You see this, bub? Are you watching? Good.
Was you subscribe to her channel?
No, she doesn't have to.
Yeah,
Wait.
someone
I
said
took
unsubscribe.
subscriber mode off. She doesn't have to subscribe.
Okay, she took subscriber mode off.
Can you?
This is wild.
Okay, so we kind of got off the rails here a little bit,
She
but
shouldn't be.
Dudley, could you tell me about your day on June 15th? Like from
That was the day I
Morning.
got fired.
No,
You got fired
on the 15th? Was that a Monday?
No, you got
Was that
fired
a
on
Monday?
the 14th. The 14th, you got fired.
Okay, you got to remind me. I smoke a lot of weed, so please.
Okay, so
yeah,
the
so this is
day
the day
before.
the day Summer went missing. Tell me
Tuesday
about
was the
your
day she came up missing, right? Monday was the day I got fired.
Right.
Yeah.
Something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, I got you now.
So tell me about
What that
your
day
day
was?
Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday, the
Monday's the day I
day
got
Summer
fired.
went missing.
That
Tell me
that
what
was
your
I
day
got a
was like.
phone call. I think it was 3 in the morning. My dad was calling me, telling me that the state troopers were at his house in Hawkins County, and they're looking for me, looking all through the house. They thought they were hiding me, saying that Don sent him over there, said that I kidnapped their child, and God knows what happened because he fired me, and I did something at work, which he had done.
So that would have been
You know what
actually
I did?
Wednesday morning at 3 in the
Can I-
morning
You
that you're
crazy,
talking
bro.
about, right?
You crazy.
Let me explain what I did. What Dudley's trying to figure out what I did.
Please.
Okay.
Really,
I
really
looked on.
quick,
Huh?
is Candace able to go in there? I can try to mod her. I can't see her.
She would like
She's
to
a
go
mess.
live. Where's the
I
boy
bet she
at,
would.
Candace? Where's the boy?
That's
Where's
the devil
the boy
there,
at?
Candace.
Where's the? Okay.
If I
Why does she
face-
got to be the devil?
She's not.
Because
I'll
after I seen what y'all did, bro, I mean, that was really some messed up shit.
I think you're lying. I know
Candace,
you're
I
lying.
sent it to Donnie's
Ask me.
Facebook Messenger.
Actually, she was drinking all the time. She wasn't a perfect mother.
Can
She
we
drinks every
try,
time.
Dudley? I sense a lot of anger. Okay, I
I'm
sense it,
sorry,
and I
it's
no,
first
no,
time.
don't say sorry to me. And I understand
We
that
get
you
it.
guys
No, Don
haven't
was
really.
gonna be on here.
Well, we didn't
Well,
really
it's-
know, but I
I
do
didn't
think you
know
two
either.
should talk. I do. When he come in the chat and said, "Can I come up?" I think it is only fair, and that's something I've always done. If
Absolutely.
we're talking about somebody, we let them come up. So
You know, Dudley,
Wasn't playing.
Candace never drank around you. Yeah, she does.
Dude,
I
you
think,
are crazy,
I think
bro.
you're
Man,
looking at
stop
a lot
playing
of.
me, Don. Don't
Not
lie to me,
playing
bro.
me.
You lying to yourself, dude. Don't lie to me though. I
Yeah,
smelled
she
it. I
does. She
saw it.
does have an alcohol problem.
Okay,
She does.
please don't play me. Go preach the choir. You ain't got to bullshit me.
Yeah.
I'm honest,
Okay.
bro. You asked me if I did meth, I did
Honest.
it, but I didn't do it on that day. I
No,
didn't
you
do it
might
on that
not
day. I
know
did it
today,
Saturday
but
when you wasn't there.
yeah, I
That's when I
know
put 5 buckets of
you
mud on.
was all drugged out,
And it
and
was
taking it.
good work, buddy.
And you
Clean
was taking
house.
that was a
Crisp
horrible
clean.
word. You're nuts.
Dude, you crazy.
so
Whatever, bro. I ain't worried about you.
I ain't
That
worried
works for me.
about your ass either.
Well, good. Bring your ass up here. Let's handle that.
is that
That wouldn't be
Candy?
no
Is that
problem,
Candace?
dude.
Is
That would be
Candace
no
Candy
problem.
You
Cane?
ready?
I'll meet up with you someday. Don't think I won't.
Oh, I promise
No,
you.
don't.
Yeah, you go
No,
run.
he's just kidding. Hey, boys, let's not do that, okay? Because
Well, we'll
that's
handle it.
crazy.
We'll handle it. Me and
No,
him.
there's nothing to handle
That's
because
fine.
let's be honest. I need to understand why is
I got
okay.
cleared.
Dudley, are
You're
you
not
cleared?
cleared.
Ma'am. I was
Ain't
cleared.
nobody
Yes, ma'am.
cleared.
Cleared
They
when?
I
haven't.
was cleared, pal.
Cleared
TBI
when?
cleared me.
Whatever.
Dudley, can you get
That's what they.
TBI? Hold on, Dudley, can we
I
get
haven't talked to him in a while.
can is can did can TBI say that or any law enforcement? Because I believe they came out and
I
said
don't
that
think they
Jody Sue was
won't.
cleared.
I don't think that they
But who
would.
told you were cleared?
I mean, I talked to him in person.
Okay, and
I
so, but
was.
you do know that the law
They
can lie
were
to you,
facial.
right?
Yes, ma'am. I do. I do. I
Okay,
do know there's
so
just as
I
many.
understand why you would be angry that you have been pinpointed as a top suspect in this. I understand that,
It was,
okay? I also understand why Don and Candace are upset as well. And I can see why you both are upset at each other. But,
yeah, he ripped me off.
okay,
I
but
didn't rip
this
you
is
off.
2 years ago now.
You ripped yourself
Yeah,
off, man.
This is two
you
years
ripped me
ago
off,
now.
buddy.
No, you ripped yourself off by doing dope and being
I
a
was
dumbass.
fine.
No, you
Dude,
wasn't
please.
fine. You couldn't even
I'll,
freaking do nothing right. And what you're talking about, what I did on the walls or whatever, I looked on
yeah.
YouTube and I've looked up everything how
You
people on
are a meth head.
how
Okay.
people on meth act.
I
And I
remember what you
wrote,
said.
quit interrupting me. I wrote every
I
single
remember
thing,
you
one of
said
those
that.
things
Hold on,
down.
one talk at a time. Let Don talk and then you talk.
I wrote all those things down on the wall, hyperactive, and I can't remember them all. And you fit every single description.
I ain't even from here.
And
I talk different.
and I
I
don't
act
do
different,
meth.
and I am hyperactive. Okay, I'm
Well,
not on
way more
anything
than
right
that.
now. What? What
No,
is it, Don?
I don't think you're on anything right now.
No, I'm not. I smoked a
That's
joint.
good.
That's about it.
Well, good. Keep it that way, please.
Trying to.
I don't want to see anybody go down on that stuff, man. It's bad. Yeah, I have my
yours a little
struggles,
healthier.
but meth is not one of them.
Dude, meth is really all evil. It's drugs, period, in general. So I'm not even here to talk about that. But I'll answer whatever I need to. I'm guilty for what I've done. Okay, but I know what I didn't do,
What could
and I
get
know I
you,
didn't.
boy, what could get you two on a civil path? So that maybe
Nothing. Nothing.
can I
Will
ask
ever let that
why?
happen.
Can I ask
Because
why on your end, Dudley?
yes, ma'am. After what I dealt with working with him and begging Jesse to please give me my own house, take me away from him, I said I could do this by myself, and it didn't happen. And then I got thrown into the whole missing or kidnapping or killing or whatever it was.
Now
His
they're gonna
girl.
blow my phone up.
But
I mean,
I've never heard. Well,
I
what-
heard a lot.
yeah,
I heard a lot.
here that's that. I mean,
I
we've
don't
all
know.
heard a
It
lot.
was really
Donnie's
a
heard a
mood
lot.
change.
I've heard a lot.
Yeah. Social
So-
media. I mean, walking in the parking lot, my wife couldn't post anything on Facebook. I got bashed.
But
It just
are
didn't
you?
matter.
Do you really think that's all on Don, or don't you think all of us, honestly, all of us as YouTube and true crime, we would have hunted you down
I
anyway,
guess.
whether Don mentioned you or not? And Don can
I mean,
vouch
they
for
all
that.
came.
We've found everybody that's been in his life since he's been a kid, pretty much, haven't we?
Pretty
And you
much.
found out a lot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
Okay,
okay,
buddy, you
let's go back
Yeah.
to
Here, you.
I had asked you and we got off topic, but
I'm sorry,
the day
boss.
So you were fired on the 14th. The next day, tell me about your day. Like you woke up that morning and what'd you
I
do?
went to go work on my vehicle because it was broke down.
And the police
Following this
verified that.
clown. Yes, I was actually on camera.
And how does that
That's
make you,
why.
Don? Does that make you feel a little more relieved of Dudley being a suspect?
Well, yeah, because I've talked to the. That's what.
Okay.
For a while, I was
Okay,
still
so
My phone.
suspect after
Someone
that,
someone
so-
keeps blowing up my phone. Whoever's
Hmm.
calling me, please stop. Please stop doing that.
Well, we could probably guess who it is. There's many who do.
Nobody's calling me.
No, they call Don because they don't
don't
like
give
me and
out your
Don
number.
talking. But
They're
we've been talking.
They're not gonna stop
We've
blowing up
been
my
I
phone.
stayed
talking. We've
off.
kept it silent
So,
for weeks.
yeah.
But tonight, I did want to have you guys have a conversation because I honestly didn't know how much anger there
This
was.
is
Honestly.
this is Don and I's first conversation since he dropped that $300 off to me and shorted me
So he
eight
did
something
pay you back.
900. He gave me 300, but I was supposed to make over almost $1,200 that week. We did 3 houses. Okay, 3 houses, and I worked my
Okay.
ass off Saturday, and he didn't even go in Sunday. And then Monday, he's sitting in the tub. That's the 14th. Mark, is it?
Yeah.
The 14th. Try to stay on track. That's the day I walked in, and nothing. The mud that was still left over, 2 buckets was still sitting there. He was sitting on the tub in the hall bathroom, and it looked like he lost his best friend. And I said, "What's up, bud?" And he was just crying. So I didn't really know. I've never seen him that way before, but I didn't know anything about the little girl missing at the time.
Must be Doug blowing up my phone.
I
think it's
feel like
Doug.
That's
he
okay.
already knew.
Is there any way I can turn my phone off and still be live?
No. No.
Man.
Just
you can,
ignore them.
Mute your notifications, but
Yeah, you can mute notifications.
Do not
on it,
disturb.
yeah. I mean, I can already take several guesses who it is.
Yeah,
It's fine.
they keep calling me over and over.
You was soaking it up,
They're not gonna stop.
podcasting in the truck on side the highway. I saw you that one time. You hauled ass. Remember that? I pulled right up on the side. You had the big headphones on. Your TV was sitting in your window. You was driving, podcasting loud.
all right.
Look
So
at this guy.
Don,
That's-
if you can hear me,
He
Dudley had said that on the
Candace,
14th.
can you go live? Can you go live on their channel because they're blowing my phone up? Can you go live
you
on
can
her
switch
channel?
phones?
yeah, it's other creators.
Can you go-
Okay, so
Can I send you Candace's number in a text and go live
Yeah.
on hers?
yeah.
Because they're gonna keep blowing my phone up. No? Okay.
No. Kansas, huh?
Well, Don, if you want to hop off and then just put your phone on mute.
It's fine.
I just think that.
People can just keep blowing up. I don't
Hey, if I
really
just
care.
take these headphones off, it's gonna play.
So,
through the thing.
okay.
Can you?
Yeah, I wanted to
Hello?
get Don's.
Hey, yeah, we can hear you.
I wanted to get Don's take on what Dudley said about him being on the tub, sitting there looking lost on the
Well,
14th.
when people stop blowing him up, he'll answer. He'll be back. He's been asking to do this for a while, so
Mhm.
his boss Tim is calling. Oh, there's a few creators calling him to tell him to stop, which is fine.
Anybody?
So, Dudley,
Anybody hear me?
yeah, we can hear
We
you.
hear you now. You're frozen, but yeah.
You might want to try hopping off and coming back up. Sometimes that's better.
There he goes. Yeah, and everyone, I can see some of the comments. Yeah, this is, it's a tough one. There's a lot of emotions, but we're trying to kind of separate their animosity for each other and just,
No, it's not. I mean, Don, they're both upset at each other.
yeah.
And again, they haven't talked. But I don't know. I mean, the money part to me doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Like, I don't give a shit if he was ripped off. I don't. I care more about, like, because it doesn't have to do with Summer. And if he was paid his money, would it be a problem? Like, I wanted to know, but it seems like on Dudley's end, yes. Like, and some people, like, everybody isn't getting along with everybody. So that's just what it is. But definitely these two.
Yeah, they're not
And more
exactly
so
friends.
Dudley has more anger, I feel. But Don said he knew that Law told him that Dudley is cleared. And Dudley saying he's cleared. And the Law told Don that. So, maybe they can figure that out. But listen, one thing I'll say is that, like, he's upset that Don thought of him as a suspect and labeled him as a suspect. At the same time, then Don is going to be upset, and Candace, because here we have, it's the same thing, in my opinion, going on, because we have Dudley saying, well, did you put her in the wall? You know, that
Yeah.
is
Snuck that in there. I'm not
incriminating
even sure
as well.
Don caught that.
Yeah, so that is doing the same thing to each other, in my opinion.
And by the way,
Not trying to dig at Dudley, but it's the truth. It's what he is upset at Don doing, he is actually doing to Don. I don't know if he realizes that.
I just want to say, though, that whole putting Summer in the wall in the house, that didn't happen.
They would have found her by now.
Yes.
There would be
That
traces,
that
there
entire
would be
house,
smells.
yeah, it would be,
That
the
didn't
drywall would be
happen.
rotten, the wood would be rotten, and the smell would be unbelievable. There's no way she's buried in the wall.
Yeah, and there's not the name calling, and sorry, anxiety through the roof right now because, well, honestly, I didn't know there was that much anger. But and men usually conduct themselves a little bit differently than women do, so whatever. But yeah, you know, if Don wants to defend himself, and we're talking about Don, he has to be allowed to be up here as well. That's always been our thing.
Yeah.
Donald.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Don't say
I
sorry.
I don't know who's blowing my phone up.
It's
That's all
okay.
good.
They won't
So-
even.
Dudley hopped down, but we were just saying, like, he's upset with you because you thought of him as a suspect, but he's also kind of saying the same thing to you. He, like,
Well,
did you put
right.
your daughter in the wall and stuff
Right.
like that? So,
Thank you, Vic girl.
thank you, Vet Girl. And there was a question with that. Don, when you
just-
hear this, people were wondering what you were saying because we cut you off. Sorry. We asked you, he brought up about you in the tub, and you said the Law talked to you. Did they tell you Dudley was cleared, or?
Somebody's blowing my phone up where I can't do this live.
Oh. Yeah, well, we kind of knew that this would happen, right?
Oh, people, get a life.
It's fine. It's funny because...
Can I call you on your phone?
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
That's all.
I'm sorry. Don't stress it. We knew how people would be. Don't stress, Don. Don't let it stress you out. It's no big deal. It's just YouTube. Yeah, so Don and I knew for weeks. He's wanted to go live. I'm like, nah, let's not. And I've kept him off my channel. Well, everybody else has paraded them around their channel. But the one night, you know, I have him on, which I was kind of nervous to do.
Yeah,
You can see how the behavior is. So, yeah. It's cool when I do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck up.
It's sad they're blowing his phone up, though. Come on.
Right, because you're stressing Don out. Like, you're not
Let the
hurting
man
me.
talk, man.
You're stressing Don out right now. You're not even letting him have his voice, and that's kind of fucked up.
It is.
Hey, Don.
And if he had got done like that on their channel.
Okay.
We can hear you. It's still me, Mark, and Cotton Kandy Boobs.
Whoever it is, they're just blowing my phone up continuously.
That's terrible. That's terrible. So, Dudley dropped down. He did not call back in, which, whatever, that's okay.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. Oh, here, he's coming on the panel now. You might want to try come on the panel because I don't think you'll be able to hear him. Or maybe you can hear him. No, you can't. We have earbuds in.
whoever this is, they're blowing my phone up and just keep on calling. And they're
Okay.
still doing it.
Did the
So there's
law
no way I
tell
can come
you?
up.
Did the law tell you that Dudley was cleared?
We don't care
No,
who's streaming.
there
Y'all
ain't nobody
stop and
cleared.
chat.
They made that clear. Nobody was cleared.
Okay. Not even Jody Sue?
I really doubt they ever cleared Jody Sue because she was down there when Summer disappeared. And
Right.
she's a whack dog, so I don't see why they.
Okay, Don, Dudley had
And they
said
said-
something, and I just
yeah.
wanted to get your take on it. He said on the 14th, the day that he was fired, he come in and he saw you sitting on the tub, and you looked like you were really worried or sad about something.
Well, it's probably because I was trying to figure out what to do with Dudley because I knew he was fun. He was acting. I mean, I wish I could remember all the ways that they act. I mean, you can imagine somebody that's somewhat normal, you know, and then they get on that stuff and they can't do their job. They're combative. They're in every way, you know. So I was probably trying to figure out what to do because there was a fight with him every day. He didn't want to, you know, it's a process. When you're finishing drywall, it's a process. You do certain things first. You tape it first. You do the first coat first. You know, you sand in between coats. Dudley wasn't willing to follow the process. He wanted to do it his own whatever. But it was bad. It was really bad with him. And I don't know what he had going on in his mind. You know, being on meth, which he's admitted to, you know, at the time or the weekend before, he probably hadn't slept in 2 or 3 days. If I could imagine. So it wasn't good, him trying to finish drywall. And nobody can, you know, I don't know if you've all seen that little spider that they put on meth. It's on YouTube that couldn't even build a web. You know, it's kind of like that. I can't have that. I can't have it around me. Definitely can't have it on the job. You know.
So that's why you were really troubled that morning, is because.
Well, he was, and he wasn't willing to work with me. He wanted to go on into the house and make a mess, and then he couldn't do anything right. You know. But the main thing that got me is he told me to leave. He was screaming at me to leave. Said there was stuff in his mud and just all kinds of crazy stuff going on, but he was just really upset. He said, just leave. I'll finish this house by myself, whatever. And so I went to lunch, and when I come back, I told him to leave. I'll finish the house by myself. And that's how that went.
Okay, so he left, and then you kept working.
Yeah, he left, and it was, like I said, he wasn't in a very good state of mind at all, you know. And I hope he can hear me, but I don't know. But I hope that he can stay away from that stuff and get his life together. I hope that for anybody. You know, it's horrible what that stuff does.
I imagine it is.
What time did you guys, approximate, do you think you left the job site on June 14th?
Well, Richard was there. The big boss was there. He was making fun of me putting all my tools in a brand new car and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that. Dudley, you are frozen. I'm going to boot you, and you can try and come back in the studio because you're just frozen on there. Try that again. And also, for people saying that Daisy's streaming me, that's, I believe, the Barnyard is friends or pretty close with Don and Candace, so if that's their friends, I'm fine with that, but you don't need to come in here and spam that they're streaming me. I don't really care. I've never cared. They always do that. They've done that for 3 years. It is what it is, so thanks, whatever. But they are close with them, and if, you know, we'll leave that for tonight. I emailed you the link, Killer, but okay. So did the law tell you, though, at all that they didn't think it was Dudley?
Well, they told me he had an alibi for where he was, like he said.
He had an alibi, okay.
That he was working on his truck, and some people seen him there. Yeah, that they did tell me that.
Okay. Now, on that day, you would have had to drive Dudley back to your house to get his vehicle, or no? Didn't you guys ride share on the 14th, 15th?
I think he had his wife's Suburban or something.
Okay,
I don't know what he was driving, but he had a car.
That yellow vehicle? Because remember his vehicle, somebody's yellow vehicle in that video? Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been that Xterra, yeah.
All right.
Never had this much trouble trying to do it live. Man.
Well, I don't know about that. And ODD1, if I cared about Cash Apps, I wouldn't be sharing other people's on my channel. Bye, sweetie. Yeah, so we got adults acting very childish tonight, as we expected.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
I just think it's funny. I think it's hilarious because we've been talking for a while now, and Don, and haven't I told you, like, let's just not go on YouTube? And did I ask for tonight?
I'm sorry, did you ask me a question?
Did I, like, beg you to go live with me?
No.
Thank you.
I wanted to. Especially when I seen Dudley up there. Because I knew what was going to come out of his mouth.
Yeah, it was kind of...
Unfortunately, Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, we got Dudley's back up.
There's going to be a lot of, obviously you
guys.
guys don't like each
That's
other,
okay.
so...
Yeah, and that's, I mean...
No,
Well,
I got glitched out. Sorry.
Pretty right.
That's all good,
It's
Dudley.
the fact that he got on that stuff, and he started imagining stuff in his mind.
Oh my God, I
that's
missed a
what
whole
they
bunch
do.
of them.
I've been around. I've seen people act like that. I've seen people get on that, and they just.
And you
they go
just
on that
said
hate train.
that's what we do.
It's crazy. It makes them nuts. And I hope the best for him. I hope he gets away from it and stays away from it. I'd like to see that.
Don,
Anytime you introduce drugs,
He won't be able to hear you.
Don can't hear you, Dudley. Don's on my phone, so he can't hear you because we have earbuds in. Dudley,
Okay.
really quick, on June 14th, we see in the video where Summer Wells is dancing around in the rain, just dancing, and we see your vehicle
Yeah.
there. You guys would
Is that
ride share
barrel?
sometimes.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't care about the barrel.
We'd be
but
driving an hour and a half, 2 hours one way.
Yeah, so on that day when you were fired, he would have had to bring you home, or how did you get your vehicle from his house? Or is that a different day that video was taken altogether? I don't even know, but we know your vehicle was there.
No, that video was taken when we went to Greenville working on that little new construction house, little bitty house, but it was way out in Greenville. They had them loud ass, what was that thing making all that noise, Don? Remember them?
Don can't
things
hear
that-
you. Don, do you want to try and
Oh.
hop on panel so that you can hear Dudley, what he's saying?
There was something
I
making
could
this
try,
weird,
I could
creepy
try,
noise.
But I know whoever it is going to keep blowing up my phone. And I
Yeah.
will-
How long ago
Well,
was
Dudley's
that?
talking to you, but you
Dudley,
can't
you
hear
guys
it.
did that job.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try.
All
Sorry,
right.
Papa, you talking to me?
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. We're just trying to get a timeline for when that video was.
He's going to try and come up here again.
That was about a week before that.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
that was earlier that week. Yeah, the last job we did was in Jonesboro. That job was in Greenville. That's when I was riding with him.
Okay, so let's
That's
bring it
far
back
ride.
to the 14th because I want to keep it around summer. We got to get this on
Yes,
track.
ma'am.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was Jonesboro.
That day you were fired, did you
Washington
ride
County.
share with Don?
No, I drove my
Okay.
own vehicle. Yep.
Okay, Don, did he drive his own vehicle June 14th?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what he was driving. But yeah, that video of Summer dancing in the rain was probably a couple weeks or a week or something.
I was
before.
driving my black
Okay.
GMC Denali.
Right.
Yeah, my Xterra was broke down. That's what I was fixing when you brought my money the next day. It was jacked up. You said I was tweaking down there. I love it. I missed a lot of stuff because I've been off for about 20 minutes, and every time I came in, I could hear Don talking about me, about this meth and this and that. So I can only imagine what was said. but I don't know what was said.
It's just my opinion, you know, that you was coming down off a
That
high or you was high, you know, but that's my opinion.
Okay.
opinions are like
So
us.
we
Like,
both know that opinions, but since you guys are, you can chat right now. Don, is there anything then? Do you have any other questions about him being a suspect in your daughter's? Is there anything like you have him here now? He can hear you.
Well, no, I don't have
Oh,
any
he
questions
jumped off
for him.
panel again.
Yeah, he's
Huh.
been having connection issues.
Oh,
Don,
yeah.
what day did you take Dudley that $300?
Yeah.
It was a while, a week or so later. I had to finish the house. I had to get paid on it before I could pay him. I split everything with him, but when he was fired, we had just taped the house. That's all we had gotten done.
Mm.
And that's why I only paid him $300. I had him paid up. I give him 50% like I promised him, you know, and he's trying to say I ripped him off. Well, that last paycheck, I probably didn't pay him all that he had coming. No, I didn't.
thank you,
Probably could.
thank you, because Jesse
But
said
I didn't.
he said he paid you. I'm glad you're
Yeah,
listening.
after I finished, I had to finish the whole house though. You
Hmm.
know, all we had
Dude, you
was
had to
it
finish
taped.
nothing, bro.
We had it taped.
I went in, dude. We had
You
like
went in there and
4
made a
jobs
mess,
on that
dude.
week, Don. You know what I want to say
4
too?
jobs.
You know what I want to say, Don? As hard as it was to get along with you, we actually started realizing how good our work was together, and it was blowing your mind because you showed me how to do things old school way one time, and you said, I think your words was, that's the first time you ever picked a trial up like that? I said, yeah. You said, dude, you're natural. But you bragged to
Aw.
me, but you talked shit to Jesse and them about me. But me and you did some awesome work, like 2 coats, and telling them we did 4 coats job. Say we did. That was
See, I
badass.
don't know.
But you
I
got
don't know.
jealous and you thought I was going to take your job, so you were trying
Jealous?
to kick me out. That's what I heard.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not
That's
it
what he
at all.
said. He said, I thought I was going to take his job. Why was I taking your job? I was trying to get my own house. They had thousands of houses to do. I wanted
Well,
my
why
own
wouldn't
like
they
we
give
did
you?
back in the day.
Well, why wouldn't they give you your own house?
Because you were too
I
busy
wonder.
talking shit, saying I was stealing material, saying I was doing this, doing that. Ain't no telling. I heard all kind of stories, Don.
Well, you
That
know
was
how that
you
goes.
20
You know,
plus years with them. I didn't
you
have
know how
that time
that
with
goes.
them.
You know how
What?
Jesse is. You know, you
I
should
don't
know
know how
by
Jesse
now.
is. I worked for
You
Richard
should know.
Tucker. I worked for
You should
Richard.
know. You should know
Richard
how
was a
them
great
people
guy to
are.
work for.
You should
I'm
know
not
how
saying
them
nothing
people
about
are.
him, Nate. You
You
Well,
gave
should
him a
know.
story,
let's
they ran
talk
with it,
about
buddy.
that.
You should know how them people are, man. If you don't
I don't
know,
know what you're
that's
talking
on
about.
you. It's,
They good
you know how
people to me. They
Trey.
were good Christian people.
Then why
What?
ain't you working for them?
Because you fucked me
Good.
off with them. That's why. You did
No,
that,
that's not
buddy.
true. No,
Hold on,
Dude,
that's
but
you
not true.
told
Dudley,
Richard in
That's
the
not
street
true.
the day you
Dudley,
fired
even
me.
now
You lied
though,
on me.
like Don's not even in Tennessee working, right? So Don out of the picture, are you not able to work for them? Ah, here's the brother. We got killer looks coming up. Here we go.
What's up, Killer?
Look, you can hear me?
We can hear you.
Eat that. Eat your
Saturday
lunch.
night. Sound like Saturday night
Hey,
fights everywhere. What's
I
up,
wish.
Mr. Mark? What's up, Karen? What's up, Mr. Don Will? What's
Hey,
up, Dudley? Fellow coon ass. What's up, Dudley?
What's up, Will?
I'm sliding in right here because y'all seem to be like coming to a point where y'all realizing y'all just 2 men and y'all were both good at what y'all did. Dudley got some fire. Don's not used to that.
yeah,
Dudley's
right.
running from Don.
That sounds good. I
You
don't know
weren't
where
used
you.
to it,
Work
bro.
together so y'all became
Dude,
competition.
I smoked
That's
your
a,
ass
Y'all
every
became
day.
that's a good
I
one,
smoked
man.
him
That's a
every
good one.
day.
Yeah.
and
Well,
since
you know what?
2005. That's a long time to know each other.
No, Don.
Wow.
No,
Well, why
Don.
ain't?
Don.
Yeah, really.
Killer's a
Don,
supporter. Don't take it the wrong way. He's not meaning it how it's sounding.
I have nothing but respect for you, Mr. Don.
He's just telling the truth, though. He's telling the truth.
No,
I spanked his
no,
ass every day. Every
no,
day I spanked his
no,
ass.
No,
not
I just
quite,
Yes, I
think
did.
Dudley.
Yes, I did, Don. Who's your
No,
daddy?
maybe
that's
he came
that
with a little
sounds good.
You
You
Louisiana
guys
know,
kind of
spirit.
sound like
I'll finish
brothers right
you.
now.
He took
Your
you
Yeah,
brothers just
way
gotta
this
back.
duke it
guy.
out a
I
little.
love it. He hit the nail on the head. I love
You
it.
might
Whoever the
have
guy
took
is
Yeah,
that
you
hit the nail on the head.
whatever,
That's
Hold on.
exactly what he was.
whatever.
Hey,
He hated
boys.
on him.
Okay, so
There's
hold on.
nothing wrong
Killer's
with
mic
friendly
is very low.
competition.
I want to try and hear him.
There's
Sorry.
I
nothing
like
wrong
it.
with friendly competition. But since
Yeah.
2005 and through all these years, almost 20 years, it's now that we can't get y'all guys to get along to be productive. I'm sliding in right now
Honestly,
too. I'm pretty disappointed
honestly,
in the
Let him
runaround that
finish,
Don
Dudley.
can't put his phone on Do Not Disturb, and some people in the community want to blow him up so he
Mm.
can't be productive. And I've seen Don in a lot of places lately on panels, and he's sitting there talking to the creator. We have an opportunity tonight from him and Mr. Dudley to work some data and answer some questions and put some things to bed so we're not running around in circles saying the same thing over and over, doing the same thing over and over.
Yes.
We
For
over here
answers on
playing
summer.
tonight, and I'm clowning because it's fight night, the boxing and everything. But, dude, there's a lot of, don't laugh. See, you can tell me what happened and work with me this summer. Don't laugh. I don't think it's funny because I've seen you do a
it ain't
lot of
funny.
things,
Say
and
it.
I still talk to you man to man, have respect for you. But I need you to clock in, like the rest of them. Every day, clock in, like you're doing this sheetrock with that kind of drive. And you come here on YouTube at night and you work with us. Till then, you're not going to get the total respect that you're looking for. So you have no right to laugh at anybody. I'm sorry. I'm in somebody else's house. I don't usually do this, but I saw the opportunity tonight. I have a list of questions for you and Dudley, and it combines the two of you. I need the two of you.
Well, you're gonna get a different story from Dudley every time. So
All right,
I'm
let's hear
getting the
his
same
question.
runaround with both
Let's
of you.
hear it, and then let's hear one talk at a time.
There
Go,
you
Killer.
go. Tell him, Sharon.
Go. And then we're gonna let Dudley answer, and then we're gonna let Don answer. So everyone be quiet. Let Killer talk. Dudley answer. Shut it. Then Don talk. Please.
And I
Yeah.
apologize to everybody
No.
out there.
Hey,
I'm
you're the
not used to
family. You're
this.
welcome. You took.
Mr. Don, Mr. Dudley, what's the
Yeah.
relationship y'all two with the clip of Ricky Jr., that rent house? Dudley, how you know Ricky Jr. and that squad? That man that was
Who's
found
Ricky?
the day afterwards? I can't, I want to call him a Cajun name because I know a Ricky Jr., but y'all gotta have to help me out. I'm trying to remember.
Ricky
Don,
Robin? Ricky Robin?
Marlena and them.
oh,
Crawford.
Marlena,
Ricky
oh, the
Crawford Jr.,
Crawfords.
the rent house,
Yeah,
the couple. What I'm
I
thinking
don't
Green
know.
Eyes calls the trap house, which is not BenHill. Dudley, you go to that house? You know Ricky and them? You and
No,
Don
sir.
know Ricky and them? Like,
I don't
run
know
together?
anything about him.
I know Rick Crawford.
Well,
And
I
I
didn't
know
hang out with
and
Don either.
I know Ricky
Junior,
Crawford.
I just
Ricky
worked with him.
Crawford.
you don't know nothing about them, but you running the holler, which all got picked up recently at the same time.
Yes,
Maybe
they got
not for the same reason or
the
whatever, but it
meth
was
charges.
isolated to get you, Dudley, and Ricky, and everybody else he brought in. Or
Sherry, you're not blocked. I have slow mode on for 15 seconds to give adults time to think about what they're chatting about. You're not blocked. Okay,
Cotton
sorry.
Candy Fools. I'm sorry, I didn't see you, man.
Rick Crawford died.
No,
He
Junior.
Junior, Ricky Crawford's in jail. Oh,
Who
they
is
might
it?
have
Now he
gone
got arrested the same day as Dudley.
right. Well, except for he
Arrested?
had a bunch of guns. They got busted with a bunch of guns. I assume
Right,
stolen.
so drugs and ATF.
Right.
Are we talking about your mother-in-law's boyfriend? Or
Me?
I'm confused. Who's Ricky? Yeah, who's Ricky?
Ricky
Whoever.
Crawford.
Who is that?
He's
Yes, sir.
he lived down on Beach Creek.
House.
Oh, okay. Was that the person that was up on the hill that supposedly heard something?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure
trying to
that nigga
remember.
Green Eyes.
He lived at
Either
the.
one of y'all know Andy Paul or Andy
Uh,
Morgan?
yes, I do.
I don't know.
Could Andy
Yes,
Morgan be the Green Eyes? And who stole that man's $10,000 fighting ring?
His what?
His $10,000 champion Dudley. We both from Louisiana. They fight them roosters over there, like in our bloodline and our
Yeah,
heritage.
cockfights. Yeah.
Yeah, this Green Eye said these people on BenHill stole his champion
Yeah.
rooster. And you know what that means? Like that
No.
man, that's real. It might not have nothing to do with the case, but that's what Green Eyes is threatening. That somebody took a knife at him, stole his rooster. It's
Oh,
paid
she
back
fell in
to
the
him
basement.
on the hill.
Fell in the basement because the house was unsafe.
Well, what's
That's
the
what I
evidence?
thought. She had an accident. You know.
Yeah, but forensics and FBI and any
I
trade
know.
look, they got NASA on this, bro.
Do you
Stuff like that.
remember where she was?
Not sure.
I'm sorry. Do you remember that
To
that
me, you
picture
switching the
where?
subject because I can see an accident. I can see an accident cover up. Tell me where's the
Yeah.
trace evidence in that.
What I saw that was real funny, bro. I mean, I can't answer that question, but I can say this here. If you remember that little girl sleeping on side that milk, she looked really kind of pale and blue. So to me, at the swimming hole, she wasn't even alive in that back seat. That's what it looked like to me, but I don't know. That's
But they
just how
ran
I
this
saw it.
through there, and
I know,
the
bro.
picture been messed with so much that even the stain on her shirt, when you get to the original footage, that's not even there. Like I thought maybe something
Man, I can't even.
it's been messed with so much. It's not there. It might not even be that date. Answer me this: in that same picture, who's in the front with Candace? Why is it so hard? Why it's always the runaround and the same crap? Who's in the front? Just answer the question. 2 plus
Who's
2
in the
is 4, and we get somewhere.
Who's in the front
I think I
seat?
just called you again.
Is that the question?
Love you, Candace. You have a good night. Yeah, who's in the front seat? Why is
That
it
would have
always
been.
Juanita? It's Jody Sue.
Love
It's
you,
this
Zito.
one. It's that one. Don's at work. Don's not at work.
I,
Man, show me your time card. Show me your mileage. Show me your phone. Show me
thank
something.
you.
Don't blame me.
Thank
Tell me.
you.
People want to shut your live
That's what
down
I'm
so you
talking about.
cannot
Anybody
be
say anything.
productive with your daughter. When all you gotta do is scroll down and hit do not disturb. Done. My phone's doing it. My kids might be trying to get a hold of me right now. Look where I'm at.
Do not disturb. How do you do that?
Yeah,
Down. If it's an
I think
Android.
Candace is better with the technical stuff than Don.
I
While
don't.
you're on
Yeah.
live, you're not gonna have a problem. And
How do
whoever's
you?
trying to get at
How do you
He's just a
find?
drywall guy with a banjo.
but
Yeah.
it's
How do
his
you?
life.
He's a
Don't-
banjo finisher, man.
Control whether you can on a live or not and operate your phone.
Okay.
You
Well, I
control
don't. I
that
can't
thing.
find it. How do I find it? I pull
You
it
gotta
up.
go in. It's in
YouTube.
your notifications.
And
Yeah,
I'm not
or
always
yeah,
smart ass.
it's
You know,
different
kind
on
of.
every phone.
You're not a banjo playing
Can I say
hillbilly.
something?
The first thing you do is run to YouTube to school yourself. You did that with Dudley to see
He
if you was
does
gonna
play the
make it. You failed
banjo, bro.
this test or met.
Wait, Don, you play the banjo?
No, that's what
No.
Dudley called.
Oh.
No.
No, he
Hey,
ran
So-
the banjo.
I can't understand him for some reason.
I ran a bazooka. He didn't like bazooka.
I
Okay,
cannot
Dudley.
understand him.
You never could.
I'm bad coon ass, bad kids.
You don't like us coon asses.
Can we please hear about Andy Paul
Bad.
Morgan? Gabo, hey boo.
Dirty South.
Andy
That's
Paul
one thing
Morgan.
about coon asses,
I don't even
love
know
them
him. Who is that?
people and I never met them.
Andy Paul Morgan was checked out by the police. TBI.
We all talk fast. We all move fast. We hustle. We hustle. We work hard. I mean, that's
You guys
all
are
we
gonna
ever
have to
did. My
deal with
first
the
job was on an
sounds
oyster
tonight.
boat.
The car noises, the echoes. You're just gonna have to deal tonight. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Period.
I was listening.
You're
Andy
fine.
Paul Morgan.
So, Don,
Yeah.
Andy Paul Morgan.
do you still have any thoughts
thought-
that Dudley could be involved in Summer's disappearance
I don't
then?
know. Me and Jinkies are
Well, no, I don't think
Or
so.
does Candace?
I mean,
She even had to stop watching Daisies because
You might not want to hear Candace's thoughts on Dudley.
Oh, I kind of do. I kind of do.
Y'all just needed to sit down. Y'all just needed to sit down. Bro. Nothing wrong with either one of y'all. We need to find out who
Let
won
me
what.
have it.
Andy Paul
I know if it was
Morgan.
my daughter, I'd be looking. So I don't blame you.
So, have you gone out and looked for summer, Dudley? Have you been out looking like boots on ground?
I've been to places with people, yes, ma'am.
And they get busted for
I've been to job sites that we've been to. We thought concrete could have went over them on slabs that wasn't there with trenches. I mean, I thought of all kind of things, but
So
it
you've
took a
gone
while.
out.
Really,
You have gone out and you've
yes,
searched for summer wells.
yes, ma'am. And I've even helped that guy on YouTube that I did the dinner with. I helped them
Yeah, well,
a
JLR
few
don't
times,
count,
different
okay? This
times.
platform, we don't go with the fake ass bitches like that. Do you think that
No,
what those
I don't
people
know who you're
did,
talking about.
was that helpful? The people that you had dinner with, the JLR who has sued 2,000
Oh,
celebrities
Bullhorn
just to try
Betty.
and get clout, the bullhorn Betty who's actually strangled people multiple times and jokes about it.
Share.
Yeah,
To be
no,
honest
tell
with
me.
you, I got off social media, period, because it wasn't very good for me or my ex-wife at times. So
I
it
get
was
that. So
pretty
so
hard on
tell me
us,
why I hit you up almost 2 years ago. Tell me what took
Yeah.
you until 2 weeks ago to text me.
Well, because I've been on social media.
Okay,
I just
up
got another
until and then you
Facebook
said I'm gonna go
account.
back on social media and
Um,
text share now.
well, I seen the message and I thought it was a couple weeks ago. I guess it was obviously longer than that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it should tell you the
I'm a
date
little
on the
behind.
top
I
there,
didn't.
but I was curious about that
I
because
wasn't
then
paying attention.
yeah, so I was kind of like, well,
I probably
you weren't
smoked a
paying
bowl of
attention.
stupid. You
What?
know, share. I probably smoked a bowl of stupid before I saw it. To be
I
honest.
smoke weed every day, but
Be real.
I can still like
I'm just being
do shit.
honest.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I
that's
don't
that's
really
not no. You're
pay
trying.
that much
That's a crutch
attention
to me,
to it. You know what I
Dudley. I
mean?
don't. No, listen. I'm paying attention because there is a now 7-year-old little girl still missing for almost 2 years. So I don't like when I hear,
Yeah.
and not just you, if I hear anyone saying the shit, some of the shit that's coming out of your mouth is very fucking weird to me. Like, well, I don't pay attention, or I smoke so much weed. Well, I smoke a lot of weed, but I can concentrate and do shit. I've been on this case for almost 2 years, and it kind of seems like a joke a little bit to you, which is what kind of pissed Killer off here, because I ain't never seen Killer come up like that. Like, this dude's Switzerland. If Switzerland was a human, that's it.
It's totally not a joke at all to me. It's really sad, to be honest with you.
Okay,
I got off social media because it was hard on us for being accused of something that I would
what do
never
you think it's
do.
like for Don and Candace? What do you think it's like for Don
I'm
and Candace?
To be honest, after knowing Don and working with Don, it really threw some weird ideas in my head about his kind of mentality, and he had some fucked up ways. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Still
I don't know.
painful.
I made me think a lot, so he put me on a spot, and it had to have me thinking, where's this little girl at? You know, so I did everything possible that I could for the first 6 months.
Dudley, no. I put you on the spot, and then you had to figure out
No,
where
no,
the
no,
little girl was
not
at.
you, Don, not you, Don.
Okay.
Don put me on the spot. Candace put me on the spot.
The
Not
police.
y'all.
It
They
was
did.
everybody was a
Whoever. It was,
suspect, Dudley.
everybody was
You're not the
suspect, bro.
look.
It's fine.
You're not
But
the only one.
you
Right.
remember you
Everybody.
told me the other day you brought me my money? That's what got me, Don. The words that came out of your
Well,
mouth.
you know
What
what?
came out of
Okay.
his mouth?
He was sitting there with his son, and he straight up said that I killed his daughter.
I never said
I was
that.
like, what?
Really?
Dude,
Are
you
you
told me
serious,
that, bro.
Dudley? Really, Dudley?
Yeah, I'm dead
Same
serious.
thing as
You told me that,
Wow.
and you gave me $300
That,
short of me.
that's
Don,
hilarious. That
hey,
is
hey.
hilarious. Sorry.
Just no, let
Wow.
it.
That's
Okay. So
If I
so
no.
you're trying to tell me Don? Oh no, wait. You said Don
I
told
kidnapped
you.
her. I did something to her. I killed her. It was all kind of stupid
Wow.
shit he said.
And have
Really,
Yeah, you
Dudley?
did say that.
No, I
Did you
didn't.
go to the law? Did you go to the law and say, "Hey, Don Wells is acting crazy and
They
accusing
came to
me
me.
of killing
They
his
already
daughter"?
came to me. The day I was fired, the next morning at 3 in the morning, it was at my dad's house looking for me. So it was
Okay,
kind of
Dudley.
coincidental. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
Donnie,
Okay.
Don,
Yeah.
what's your say-so on this?
I never said anything like that. That's a straight lie. Why would I say that straight to his face? If I really thought that, we would have been fighting right then and there.
Dudley's a liar.
That's
and
what
a
I
fake.
thought.
Did you hear what Candace?
thought it
Did you hear
would've-
Candace?
That's fine. That's
Dudley
fine.
is a
Say what
liar
she
and a
wants.
fake.
Where's that
Candace.
50 buckets of mud you had in front of your house that disappeared when the cops came?
Why do you
Rick
keep going back
saying
to
that.
this?
Candace,
Because they talking about thief, but he's the one that was stealing.
So let's just
I
go
didn't steal
both ways.
nothing.
To clear the parents,
How did I do?
and then this guy right
This is
here.
about your daughter, bro.
Oh, can I say something?
If I was you
Yeah,
and
hold on.
it was
Hey,
my
hold on,
daughter,
Guys, yes, go ahead,
FBI, he
sis.
did it. He's on
Killer.
YouTube.
Hold on,
Killer
let
fam.
Cotton
I
talk
have
for a
2
second.
daughters.
Can you move a little closer to your mic? We can't hear you, bro.
Yeah,
Me, I'm sorry, y'all.
that's
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you. Carry on.
Me?
Candace would like to say something
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
if she can.
Yeah, of course she can. I don't know.
Hey,
Yes.
You want the headphones?
No, because I'm on
Okay. Okay.
Dudley has never seen me drink. He's a liar when he says that.
Chewy.
There
Okay.
you go.
Well, Dudley, okay, so where have you
That's
seen
fine.
Candace drink then?
No,
Where?
She
Where
said
have
I
you
never
seen her
seen
drink?
her.
But where
I've
have you
seen her
seen her drink?
drinking
On YouTube, maybe.
when I pull up at
That's where you got it
the
from.
house. She drank those old.
Whatever, dude.
Wait, so you saw
That-
her at her own house drinking? Is that what you're saying? She was at her home drinking?
Oh, I went to your house. Went up. She drank damn
Never been there. He was only there at our house one
at her
day.
home drinking dime. Drunk. So
He's just a
he was
liar.
drunk too. Sometimes I come up and
Oh
met.
yeah. Oh yeah.
He was trying to
I got that covered.
come up meth. I've been drinking. He was drunk. That's what y'all you got a lot covered. Where's your daughter
Yeah.
at? That's what I want to know. Where is your
To
daughter
be
at?
honest, I couldn't care
'Cause
less.
it's pretty
if he was
sad.
drinking
2 years
or
later,
not.
and nobody's found this little girl. That's all everybody cares about is the little girl. Huh?
Dudley,
talk
did you
about
go
her.
over there on the 14th, Dudley? On the 14th, that afternoon, did you go over there for your money?
14th.
Is the
No.
call for the gun you and Don about the money on the
No,
14th?
no, no.
The GPS call. It's not a
No.
BB gun.
No.
It's you about your money. Or it is a BB gun, and you showed it for play, or he showed it for play about your money. Help us find
I'm
the
a
little
convicted
girl.
felon, man. I can't even have a
Walking,
gun.
scrapping circles.
I did.
What's
I
the
did
deal?
everywhere I
You
could
didn't
go
All
with
right.
Don in the past 3 months. From Washington County to damn Greenville, Jonesboro, Kingsport over there in Edinburgh. They had all the houses. That was the first job we worked at.
That's where you took Bullhorn
So
Bay.
man to
my
man,
process.
hey, man to man,
dude,
Dudley.
look, dude.
Man to man, let me ask
Yeah.
you straight up. You saying Don jacked
Yep.
you almost $800, $900, and you on the go that day. You gonna let it fly?
I don't even
You
care
all right?
about that.
You
You
do
don't.
I mean,
care.
he-
That's all
he
you've been
honestly-
talking about.
You didn't
No,
ride
I
out
do
to
care
the
because it was the
man's house to
principle of
get
the
money.
point.
Hey, I got a lot of brains.
Nah,
Then if I get
I
sold
went
on
to
for
Jesse. I went to
$800,
Jesse.
I might come to your house. It might
I've
be
been
the
ripped off a little bit
principle
more
of
than
things.
that.
Maybe it ain't the
So,
money. Maybe it's
I was
the
already being
principle.
accused of
Maybe
other
you
things.
broke the phone with
It was a principle. That was the principle. It was a principle. It
So
was
how
the way
you
he
fix
did it.
that? How you
You know,
settled it? You don't. You're not worried about it now, but you're the same
I
man.
ain't never seen him. I ain't never seen him. It ain't so. It was the first time him and I's talked since then.
You even pulled up
So it's
on him at
kinda
a
weird.
red light. You from where I'm from.
Yeah.
When I saw your vehicle and I
Yeah.
rode up on you at a red light, you knew what it was for. It was a warning.
He was gone,
A
Bubby.
warning.
He was gone. He took off.
It's the
That's why I
principle.
reminded him that. He
I
hauled
took
ass.
off too. I don't know what you holding.
Yeah. Well,
A BB gun?
I ain't got a gun. I would have beat his ass with my hands though.
No, but you
That's
throw
what
one
I
of them
would've
little
done.
play BB guns and make talk like it is a real one.
I don't have
You take
BB guns.
brass
I never
knuckles
had a
and beat
gun.
some poor man into the concrete because of the principle of it.
Who did
And
that?
I'm not judging you. I might have done the same
Who-
thing.
who-
But I'm not sitting
who
on
done that?
panel. And you did. Related in the
I
area
never
to
put no
what
brass
Mr.
knuckles.
Little is. Inserting himself once again. Hey, how early on the cycle
Wait,
contact?
what are we
How
talking
early
about?
on Sweetie Pie Low and them contacted you for money?
Help me out.
The night
Help
of?
me out a little more. I need to hear that again.
Sweetie Pie Low and them for the money.
Hey, bub, I need to hear that again.
With the psychic.
What was that?
Reverend Donna,
Like,
you needed the
Uh-huh.
money. before you did the talk. How early?
I didn't get no money. I got a dinner.
The-
That's all I got.
nah, they told me they paid you, and it was
They didn't pay me
before you
shit, and
left.
what?
No,
We never collected a dime.
Hey, no.
Never. We caught dinner, bro. That was it. I didn't do nothing for no money. I did it for
Not
summer.
them people.
Dudley,
We
I was
Dudley,
just telling them what I
Dudley,
knew.
I don't buy that.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't buy that because
Buy
I know
what?
the group of people
I
that
didn't
was
get
with
no
you.
money.
They are dirty motherfuckers. Them heels on the grounds, the bullhorn
I'm
Betty, the
telling
Molly
you,
Go Lightly.
they didn't
We've
give me
literally
no
seen.
money.
I don't. Well, I'm sorry. You can
They
tell
paid
me
for my
that
dinner
till you're blue in the
and my
face.
drinks.
I
That's
don't
it.
buy that at all.
That's
I
fine.
don't buy
Hey,
that. I don't buy that.
I
How
can't.
much drugs were they passing around in that group when they went to interview you? Not you, them. Because
Oh,
they've
I didn't
talked
know
about
like
how they
that.
trade pills when they're outside these people's houses screaming and causing a circus. How much
Wow.
drugs did you watch them people do? Did you see them do any drugs? I want to talk. Let's talk about that for a minute since we're totally
Drink I
off the
did, and I
track.
thought the
So they're
bold
getting
cap
drunk.
lady was
They're
kind
all
of
yeah. So they're getting fucked up there with you, and they're trying to worry about where Summer Wells is, right? Right? Tell the truth.
Well, I thought they was
Tell the
having drinks
truth.
because they was stressed out. I'm being honest with you. I didn't know them like that and hang out with them like that. They came
Yeah,
to
but
me
talk
and
about the
obviously
pills they pass around that group too. Let's
I
be
didn't
honest
know
because we
about
know
that.
it. We
I
know
didn't know
it. So
about that.
you didn't see
I
none
didn't,
of that.
I didn't
They
know
were
nothing
only
about
getting
that.
drunk with you.
I did not. Just
So do
drinking,
you
yes,
think
ma'am.
that that's wise to go and do an interview? Because Dudley, if I'm coming to interview you
No.
like right now,
No, it's
yeah,
not.
I mean I've got my little weed vape pen, but I mean I'm here, right? I'm
No.
not.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't
That's not
whatever,
right.
but I'm not here
Yeah.
getting drunk and shit while I'm trying
It's
to
drinking
talk
is
to you
different
about
than
where
a
there's
weed
a little
place.
girl. So do you think that
Yes,
that
ma'am.
was kind of like a wise thing to do? Like, do you think
It
that
was
that
probably
was
stupid on
helpful
my
at
part. I
all?
probably shouldn't have done it. I don't think I did. I kind of felt a
Why
little
do you think they
embarrassed
doxed
with
the
some of
vehicle
the.
you were driving at the end after you begged them not to?
The comments were very nice.
I didn't really put it together. I was so stressed out, to be honest. You know, I guess I didn't think about it that way. But I thought it was actually helping for a little summer, honest opinion. But
You
I guess
did as
they
they're
was
sitting there
doing worse.
drunk, and literally
Well,
they
that's
look
that
high
one
off.
night. That one
Is it
night
okay?
is all it was.
It
I
doesn't
never
matter
drink
that
with
one
them any
night. That
other
was the
time.
one night that they sat with you to discuss Summer
They
Wells.
did an interview. Yes, ma'am. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Classy.
That was a stressful topic. And yes, you're absolutely right. I
It
didn't
really is
I
a
didn't know them
stressful
that way.
topic. I've been doing this almost 2 years, but I'm
I'm
pretty
so sorry.
sure if I've come up, I'm not sure I've done like a serious. I've drank online, but not like a serious case. Usually just a let loose
Yeah.
situation, which Summer's
Yes.
name always comes
Knock
up,
the
right?
edge
So
off.
have I drank and talked about Summer? Yes, but not like let's go interview somebody who is a witness or a suspect, whatever way you look at it, and get fucked up while we talk about Summer,
No,
and
that's
then
not.
want to sit there and talk about Don Wells and Candace Wells being fucked up
I'm
while
not
they're
no
talking about
better.
their daughter.
So I'm not no better.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I got myself fucked up thinking about it plenty times. Fucked my head up all the way around. So I'm sorry for what happened to your daughter. I am so sorry for what happened to your daughter. But I wish I didn't.
I appreciate
I
that.
did. I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry for a lot of crap I've done and pulled. I am.
Don, me and you was actually all right, bro. Starting to work, bro. You got your feelings involved. You kept bringing your feelings to work, dude, and trying to mind fuck me, and I didn't like that, dude.
Look, Dudley.
That's the problem.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Dudley. I hope and pray to God, just stay away from that damn. Don't ever do meth ever again, please.
Dude, please don't tell me about what to do, bro. How old are you, Don? How old are you, Don? Don't act like you know Angel, bro. Okay?
But
Don't hide
Dudley,
nothing.
Dudley, hold on. I think
Yes,
that
ma'am.
was an
Yes,
olive. I
ma'am.
think
I'm
he was.
listening.
I think that was an olive
He's
branch. I
been-
really think that was
He
an
was
olive
telling
branch.
me that then
How does
too.
How does Don and Candace look to you today? Because today they look completely sober and looking good to me. How do they look today to you?
I can't see Candace. Don looks healthier, you know.
Okay,
I'm
healthier
not
than
saying
June
he's not.
14th. Does he
No,
look better
yes,
than
he's
he did 2
healthier
years
than
ago?
yes, yes. ma'am.
Okay.
But
Can we see
I
Candace
guess.
really quick? Can we get a
No,
shot
I
of
can't
beautiful
see her.
Candace? How about Candace? Look at that beautiful long hair. You can tell she's healthier.
Where's-
Her hair is growing.
Hey, every time I hear Candace's voice, I smile. I love Candace.
Yeah.
I love Candace to death.
So don't you think they both are looking a whole lot better and kind of they look sober?
we've been
They
through
should.
hell. All of
When
us
they've been
have.
through hell, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Drugs
been through
brings
that.
you to a different feel and a different side where you want to change the way you feel, but when it's all that high is over, you still have that feeling. It never goes away. So
Changes the way
it's
you
hiding
think.
something. That's what I'm good at doing.
So Dudley, let's ask you now. What do you think, since you've got a little time to talk with Don, do you still right now think, and look at the big picture, I know you've been watching, even though you've taken a step off and haven't been on the social medias, I know you've been watching. You see
I've
all of
heard.
these people. No, you've been watching. So you can't
I didn't have
you
to.
can't pull
My
it
friends
over
and
me,
family
right? So
watch.
you've
They
been,
tell me
yeah.
everything, Chair.
Okay, sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Fine, whatever you
Yeah.
want to say. But you know what's going
I didn't
on.
want to
You're no
look at it.
dummy.
I
So
know. No.
listen. Okay. How do you feel? Do you still, with seeing everything that happens, seeing all of these other people that, but they're in ways in and kind of puppet master Don and Candace, do you still think that they
Listen to the
are?
story.
Do you still think that they are capable of having Summer disappeared, or do you think it's possible or plausible that somebody else is involved?
Honestly, I feel like they are so prime suspects. I'm sorry. That's my opinion, so I'm going to go with that because that's how I feel. I feel like
Why?
Don and Candace know exactly because after just the way they fought so much. They were always so angry at each other. She only come around when she wanted money, and she come around she was drunk, and
She's a
he
wife.
would,
I ask my husband for money all the time.
yeah, but she comes to the job site drunk, driving with
She does not
kids.
drink
You
and
know what I
drive.
mean?
Okay, but if that's
Talking
a
about
does.
Dan,
problem,
Don.
No,
Dan,
wait a
hold on,
minute.
hold on.
No,
But Dudley,
not
if that
Dan.
if that was a
No.
problem, how come you didn't just call the law on her?
Hey, he's saying you was
For
drinking
one,
and
I'm not a
driving with the
cop caller,
kids.
Chair.
He's a damn liar.
I have
Candace,
said
Candace said
I've
you're a
said that
liar.
you yes you were, Candace. I believe that was
Candace,
those what they call them,
Candace
big
never.
24-ounce cans.
Don't piss me
No,
off.
Those
no. She
cheap
don't
ass
drink
alcohol
that.
shit.
She don't drink that. She
Dude,
drinks whiskey. She sips on whiskey at night.
Stupid
That's
ass.
it.
dude, I'm
She
talking
will
about 2
never.
years ago. You call me
She
whatever you
would
want,
never.
Candace.
No, she would never
That's
get in the
fine.
car drinking. That's no way.
Dude, you crazy. She got in a wreck at the
No,
dollar
you're
store, bro.
crazy.
She wasn't
No,
drunk
she never
then?
got. She
All
never got
right.
in a wreck at a dollar
So
store.
hold
All
on.
right. Whatever.
Hold on. So I got a question.
Dude.
Dudley, you
Yes.
texted me
Yeah.
something.
Piss me off.
And I want to
What?
go over something that you texted me because it's coming to my mind since you just wanted to
Mhm.
say Don
Oh
and
my
Candace
God.
are your prime suspects.
Gonna make
But
me lose my
something
color.
you
That's my opinion.
something you texted me made somebody else my prime suspect. Like, I understand, and I think Don even understands. Don told me, Don, you remember this? Back
Yeah.
in one of our very first conversations, he told me, if I ever say something to you that you think is fucked up,
I'm fond of you.
then report it. Like, of course you have to report that. I'll never be mad at you for reporting me if you think that I said something fucked up and it could lead to my daughter being found. He told me that.
We all have to by the law, or
Okay.
we can be held
I mean-
accountable. You see
Well, I
somebody
mean,
hurt,
look, I was.
we have to. By law, we're liable. We have
So-
to report stuff.
Dudley,
As
I
the
want to go
respon- and I'm
over.
wrong for that.
No, I want to go over a text you sent me.
Yep.
Because I was asking you, because Don and Candace were not the only people that we talked about. So you're mentioning them top suspect. Who else would be your suspect while I try to find this?
To be honest, there is no other suspect for me.
They all
It had to
suspect.
happen at the house. You know, it happened on the weekend or
Same
something.
with me.
I mean, I
So-
don't know. Accidents happen. Accidents happen. The house was
So now
dangerous.
you were
Very
so
dangerous.
now. Oh wait, so now it could be an accident. First you thought he put her in
Yes.
the wall. Now it could be an accident at home.
I asked him where'd he bury her at, Chair. That's what I said. Where'd you bury her at? You got to hide the
Did he-
body.
Okay,
You know,
so
the body's not
I'm-
found.
How do you
Where
know
is
that?
this girl
Wait.
at? Well, because nobody said anything about her
Yeah,
being found.
yeah.
I've not seen her. She's on billboards everywhere.
Let's go over.
She was a cute little girl.
That was pretty good right there.
Shaved that little girl's head off because they had lice.
50-50.
Shaved all the kids'
Okay,
head off.
that happens though. I mean, that happens. That's.
I got fired on Monday, and that Friday
get
they
lice at
running
school.
outside. Yes, they do. I had it too. But they're running
Got fired
outside
on
from the
Monday,
house
wanted to
on
run
a
his
walkboard,
money
16-foot
gone by
walkboard. Huh?
Y'all
Say that
gotta
again.
use
What
some
happened?
logic. All y'all doing is now sticking each other again. We right back to
Right.
sticking. You got Candace mad back there because you mad because she drank. I don't care what she do. I don't care what you do. I don't care what Don do. Y'all just work together and find
The
some
problem
answers.
starts with home, though, bro. The problem starts at home, man.
Okay, so
You
how
know
many
that.
times you even
They had a
been to that
family. They
home?
had
Start right
parents.
there.
They
How
had
many, Dudley,
5
how many
kids.
times have you been to Don's living room? Sitting in his house chilling. How
Twice.
many?
Twice.
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 Hey, see,
Two
Twice.
there we go.
times.
I got an answer.
Since
Don,
2005.
Been there
Don,
2
you said,
10.
times.
Yes. Been there 10 times, but only been in there twice.
all
Don,
right, been
what'd you say?
outside for what? Parties? Or just getting dropped off?
No,
Shooting inside
waiting on him to get in the truck and go to work.
To
That's
go
what
to
I was waiting
work.
on.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's all I
See,
did. I drove there
now
to
we
meet up with him to
working
go to work. We
Mr.
ride
Don,
together.
Andy Paul Morgan.
Only in
Arrested
Greenville.
for what? You
Yeah.
was gonna say earlier.
Uh-huh.
Morgan.
What about
What
Andy
you
Paul?
arrested for? Continue. I don't care about what you do in your personal life. If this was Canada, it'd all be legal.
Right.
If you do it to yourself, you'd be all right. Why y'all also hung up?
I'm not hung up. I'm complete.
Well,
I'm
it's a
hurt. I'm
diversion, if
hurt.
you ask
I'm
me.
definitely hurt. I feel for that little
I'm
girl.
hurt
That was
too.
a
Everybody's
sweet
hurt.
little girl.
There's other
Good
So,
people
little
hurt.
girl,
Dudley,
man.
Dudley, I notice you keep talking about Summer. When you do talk about Summer, you don't say her name. It's that
I
little
want to
girl.
cry. I want to
And
cry.
and also, listen,
She
hold
was
up, wait a
innocent.
minute.
She was
No,
an innocent
no,
little
hold on.
girl.
And again, there's my
What?
point right there. Was. That little girl distancing. Her name is Summer Wells. Summer Moon, Utah Wells.
Yes, ma'am.
You haven't said her
It
name
is.
one time. You haven't said her name one. It's
I
always
thought I
that
said
little
it once or
girl.
twice.
She was. No, you did not. Go back and listen to this
They
later,
only
please. You
had
did
one little
not.
girl. They
No,
only had one
listen,
little girl.
but listen.
So
I don't care. I don't
I
care.
should have
My
said her
point to
name.
you.
Okay.
No, wait. But you,
She has
to
a name.
me, okay. She has a name,
Yeah.
and it's Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Missing reportedly June 15th, 2021. You remember that? 6:29 p.m.
Yep.
Candace made a 911 call. You remember that?
Yeah.
Summer
That was on
Wells.
6/6. That was on
Right.
June 16th, correct?
June 15th.
Oh. Okay, because at 3 o'clock in the morning on June 15th, they was at my dad's house. State troopers was looking for me because the little girl was missing. So what happened there? That's a big gap.
No,
We
there's
also
no
got a
saying.
gap.
dead man the next day in the vicinity that y'all all know and tied to. I'm sure they got a lot of questions up in the holler around that time. Missing little
Yeah.
girl the night before, dead guy suspicious right there the next day. But nobody
Me and
knows
Don was
nothing.
working on 5 different jobs, 6 different jobs at that 1 week time,
Ain't
week and a
really
half
nothing
time.
to do with it, and y'all
From
just always been
Greenville to
together.
Jonesboro, Washington County to Kingsport.
Dudley.
So
Let's
yes, ma'am.
just
Personal
go to.
relationships. I got where you work at. Personal relationships with people on the hill and the holler.
I don't know any of them,
Elevating,
bro. I
Crawford.
didn't even hang out with Don like that. We wasn't like that. We just worked partners. That was it. I tried to
Just work,
be
go
a
home with
work
your
partner.
wife.
That was
That's
it.
it.
That's all I did. Went home. I didn't do. I smoked joints with him, but that's about it.
So they bring the
We
shit
never
to your
drank
house.
together. What?
You go get it.
What? No, we have it on the job. We have a
No, I'm
smoke break
talking
or something.
about.
You know what I mean? That's what.
Look. I got some brothers. One of my brothers
What are you
always
talking?
had issues. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Okay.
he's doing good. Sometimes he's doing bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm
he
Yeah.
being
needs to
fair, Sherry.
go check himself
Fuck
in.
out of here.
Where you get your shit
Okay.
at? You go to the holler, you go to the hill, then you go back chill with your wife. They bring it to you from
Listen.
the holler in the hill.
I
All
got
right.
my
All
shit
right.
out of Virginia, so that's
All right.
where I was at.
Fuck the weed right now. I honest. Oh, here. Okay. I want to ask a real question. I've been trying to ask. Listen, Dudley.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You said I want to know
Mm-hmm.
why do you not think anything about Richard Tucker when you're telling me and other people are telling me that he has taken little girls. People have left little girls there
What?
that his wife
I
falls in
don't.
love with. Hold on, because
Whoa.
don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
didn't know, Cher. I'm sorry. I don't
Oh, you didn't
fuck
know
with him
that?
like
You
that.
didn't know that
No,
somebody
I did
left
not.
a.
That Richard Tucker was messing with little girls? No, ma'am, I didn't. I
Not
thought that
that's
was a
not
good
what I
Christian man.
said. That is not what I said. That's literally not
Okay,
what
well,
came out
help
of
me.
my mouth.
What did I
Listen,
say?
y'all, I
Okay.
did not say Richard Tucker messes with little kids. Stop that right now.
I'll tell you
Yes,
some
ma'am.
little girls.
Listen,
Okay,
take
sorry.
the time to listen. You so hot right now, you
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
even hear what we're not.
I
You're not even
am.
trying
I'm
to listen to what
sorry.
we're saying,
I'm
and that's
sorry.
not cool.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Now, okay, you know what? So, was there a time where Richard Tucker had a little girl left there that his wife fell in love with? That someone went on a drug binge and just left their child there. I didn't say he messed with her, but did he not call
I
the
don't know
law
anything about it.
and keep this little
I don't know
girl,
nothing
and then
about
the
it.
little girl's family come in and take her back? But they wanted
I
to
have no
adopt that little
idea.
girl, right? You don't
I
know
don't know
now?
anything about it, Sarah. No, I
Okay.
don't. I don't know anything about that. I never said
All
I did
right.
either. First time I'm
Okay.
even hearing of that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What do you say about that, Donnie? Or can't you say anything?
Well, I mean, I know there was an incident, that some person left their girl there. I don't know why. I do know that they took care of that little girl. I know they bought that little girl everything she needed. I know they
Richard and his
loved that
wife.
little girl. Yep, they loved that
Yeah,
little
they were good
girl.
Christian people. That's fine.
Yeah, and when the family found out about it, they come and got the little girl, and they give the little girl back to the family, no questions asked. And I would say that
Are you
probably
talking about his nephew, bro? Are you talking
I
about
don't
his nephew,
know,
man? The little
no,
fat dude who
no,
used
I
to live in
don't,
the mud?
no,
Come
no,
on,
no,
Don.
no, no.
Is that who you
Attack
talking
him. No,
about?
I'm not trying to
I'm
attack
trying
him,
to
but if
figure
I'm
it
Dudley,
out,
told
bro.
something like that, that
stop,
makes me
Dudley,
question when there is a little girl missing. Okay? The
stop,
people that got
Dudley.
a problem with this,
There
just
was,
fuck off.
What? I
they,
I
ain't
got a
saying nothing. I'm
question.
trying to figure this out.
Y'all game
No.
well,
speak
this,
volume. Your
Remember the
game
nephew? He
speak
got fired or something because
no,
he
no,
was.
no,
Whose
Dudley.
daughters? So whose daughter was that?
This,
Whose
this
daughter? Do you guys
person,
know whose daughter that was?
this this person actually went online and
I'm
that family created a
I'm
lot of problems for the Tuckers. The Tuckers didn't do anything wrong. They took care of the little girl. Yeah, I'd say
I didn't know.
Rosie's heart was probably broke over the ordeal, but they give the kid back straight back to the family. No questions asked.
No, we're not attacking
Okay.
Dudley.
Yeah, but they was good people though. I never said y'all come at me however you want. It's fine. I
Would you
might
guys?
not say everything I
Someone's
need to say
asking.
how I need to, but it's a
Someone said,
stressful
"Is
moment.
Richard
So
Tucker the
what?
upper?"
Please,
Yes.
They did
Yes.
nothing
that
wrong.
got
And
Dudley,
with mad
Dudley.
respect for you even attempting to come up here and
Yes,
join
yes,
me.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
I've been waiting for
Okay,
this for
That's no
chat has
problem,
a
bro.
question. They want to know why
Yes.
you said they set you up for the kill twice. Why did you
Yep.
say that? What did you mean by that?
You talking to me or?
Yeah, you
I said
did.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said it
okay. I thought you were
twice.
talking to me. Yeah, I did.
You
Yes.
said they set me up for the kill. What did you mean by that?
It was just pointing. I felt like they were just trying to take the finger off them. So I don't know.
But should there be a so
I was
what?
pretty.
So
I
so there should.
felt like there was a real. Don had a lot of mental issues, so he used to mind fuck me every day, whether it was driving to
What?
work or how he wanted me to do my job or something. It was just always a problem, and he started creating these arguments. So we would fight all the time. And that drove me nuts. So I felt
You
like
said
he
it
was
twice.
probably some crazy dude. Yeah. Well, he set me up for the kill. Fuck yeah, he did.
I'm kind
Sent the
of. I'm
What's
cops
the
to my
kind of
kill?
people's
down
house. I
Wells
mean,
tonight.
brought me come to
He's
the
being chill.
my house and give me a couple $100 and tell me I'm the main suspect. I killed his daughter and where's his daughter at? If
I
that would
never
have been
said
me, I'd
that,
have got out that
Dudley.
truck and whipped my ass because that's what I would have done. I got 2 daughters. If I'd have
No,
felt that way about
we're
you,
not
Don, you wouldn't
dragging
have stood
Dudley.
further into
Answer.
it. I promise, because
Hey,
I would have
Dudley.
smashed your ass.
Shut up,
Just
Dudley.
telling
You're a
you.
freaking punk.
Fuck
You're a
you.
fucking punk.
But wait,
Dude,
why are we doing
you
Hey,
this?
said that
easy,
so many
easy,
times.
guys.
Hold on,
You
you
said
guys.
it so many times, bro.
You're
I'm walking
lying.
on.
You're
Hey, I
lying.
got a broken
At this
leg,
You're
bro. I
point,
tell you
You're
what,
the
lying,
lab
I
can
still
Dudley.
accept
take your
however they
ass
want.
right now.
You're
Hey,
that.
Dudley,
No, I'm
You're
not
lying,
lying. The truth
Dudley.
hurts.
You're lying, Dudley.
Don,
Yes, sir.
Don. Hey, y'all know Dale?
Fuck it.
DEL?
Dale, I
Either
don't
one of
know.
y'all. Y'all
Take the
know
I
link
don't
if
Dale
you
or
know.
his
want it,
wife?
Josh.
No.
This
With the
is.
footprints, the ones you talked about, Don, recently. She
I'm
I
totally
told you
allowed to
about.
shut up either.
Oh
Honestly,
no,
we
Right
just
there by the trailer.
this is
Hey,
chaotic
I
right now,
you know
but
the
I think
side
it
guy?
needed to happen.
Don
But
talked about
whatever.
so many fucking people.
I'm
Have a
asking you
drink,
about
please, bro.
one
Some
person.
drink.
He didn't say the man's name. He talked about his daughter's footprint. You know Dale or the brothers, the side bottoms, or the wife?
No, I don't know them.
I don't
How
know.
about you,
Footprints?
Dudley. Hey Dudley, how close were you
Yes,
to
ma'am.
Jody
Yes.
Sue's? How close were you to Jody Sue's ex?
Yes, ma'am.
Or John Schaefer Jr. who's
the
in
Mexican. I
No,
wasn't
I don't think
close
he's
to him, but I've
Mexican.
seen him like 3 times.
No, Andy Bernard. How
Um,
close? How many times you hang out with Jody Sue and Andy?
Like a redhead with a big red beard.
3 or
That's
4?
Candace's
How many?
mom.
No, I'm not
Candace's
talking
mom?
about the Wells at all. No, I'm talking about Jody Sue. Dudley.
Jody Sue.
Focus.
Who is
Jody
Sue?
Sue Brown. No,
I
you know
am.
who Jody Sue Brown is.
Jody Sue. Help me.
Jody
Help.
Sue
Give me a
Brown,
reminder,
Andy
please.
Bernard, the neighbors to Don Wells. You drove by their house multiple times to ride share with Don to work. Jody Sue Brown. Don't do that. I know you know them.
I didn't know them.
No,
They were
I know.
acres away, though, Cher. I didn't know them.
Oh, but you know that
I never
now?
went to
But you
their
just tried to
house.
act like you didn't know anything.
No,
So-
that was on the news. That was on the news, wasn't it? I mean, that's heard on the news,
So
Cher.
you've never hung out
I
with
didn't
Jody
know
Sue?
them.
Let's go. Okay,
No.
all right. Next neighbor.
Hell no.
Next neighbor. John Jr.
I didn't hang out with any of Don's
Don Schaefer
neighbors.
Jr.
None.
What the
Don't
dude
know
in
him.
jail right now for being a pedo who had child porn
I don't
all
know
over
him.
his phone.
I'm
you
sorry.
don't
I
know
don't
him?
hang with people like that.
What's his name
no,
again?
I don't. Nope.
What's his name again?
Jody?
Sure,
Sue?
please. Junior's son. I don't. Or that would be so sure.
Is that?
Junior.
I don't
Okay,
even know who the fuck
Fred,
that is.
Frank, the Hills, the Lights, any of them.
I
the
heard
Dykes,
about
Dudley, you
Frank
don't hang with
person.
people like that.
Who was the Frank guy? Was that the guy with the red maroon
the
Toyota or some
Frank
shit?
guy.
Is that his name,
No.
Frank or no?
Frank White does not have a red Toyota.
Dudley, you ever meet Tim
I don't
Mullen?
know.
You ever meet Tim Mullen,
Yeah,
Dudley?
is that the guy that was on the podcast? Was that
Well, I don't know.
Candace's buddy
No,
or something?
Don's best
No.
friend,
He
or
doesn't.
used to be,
Tim.
or some. I don't know what he is. Tim Mullen.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
Tim.
him. The
Yeah.
Sandman.
Yeah. Is it
Dudley.
Don or? Oh yeah, I
don't know
heard of
Tim.
him, but I don't know him like that. I did
Every
hear
time
of
I
him.
ask you a question, you're
No.
repeating the
I
question
was thinking
back
of
to me.
Don.
This is very odd, and it's
Dudley.
Me?
Yeah, you stay
What?
with Tony. Hey,
Who you
you
talking
don't run with people like that, but you stay with Tony Hammonds and Carolinas in that trailer. And how y'all got ties back
Who's
to
that?
home? Tony
Tony.
Hammonds.
Who is these people you talking about, bro? I don't know these people.
Hammond.
I thought you paid
Hammonds.
attention to the area and the news. You should
Hammonds
know
drywall.
exactly who Tony Hammonds is if you're paying
I
attention.
don't know him, bro. I don't know him. I
Almost
didn't,
a
and I
missing little
wasn't.
boy at the same
I was-
time
I was-
out the yard that we can tie you to knowing Hammond. You know Hammond.
Oh, wait a minute.
oh,
I do remember some
I don't know
of
how you know Hammond.
that.
this.
You done drywall
I
for
know
us.
some about
Carolina and Homer. And Hammond's no Sturpy Jr.
Yep.
Man, I'm
I just wanted to work with you, man. This is what we do here.
talk.
Oh, why did
You, you tell me no.
That's the universe
Well.
fucking with you, Dudley. We can't hear you.
Fucking
Yeah, you're kind of
Me-
lagging a bit, Dudley.
You're trying to lie
Sorry.
right now on something, and the universe is actually fucking with you.
I have to read it to you. It's funny. If I can
Sorry.
find it, man.
I'm
All right. Before Dudley comes back, if he comes back, this has been bugging me. Okay. Dudley keeps saying that June 15th at 3 in the morning, he's
Yeah.
got people calling about Summer being missing.
That's
That's
what he's-
before Summer went missing.
right. He keeps saying
No.
it.
But he keeps saying it over and over
Well,
again. I
'cause-
tried to say, was it the 16th at 3 in the morning you meant?
It had to have been.
But he
Yeah.
keeps
He
he keeps going back
decided-
saying,
It's when he decided to do the deed. The 14th when he left that night and didn't get that money, in his head it was done.
Do you think that $1,000 is worth taking a child, though? Do you think? It,
well, a
He
normal
almost
person
killed-
wouldn't think any amount of money is.
Allegedly,
How-
and talking about
Don-
things, but he almost killed a man over whatever their issue was before with Brass
That's true.
Knuckles. When I would take Brass
Right.
Knuckles to a fight, I know what kind of situation. I don't have no goodwill towards you, and I don't care what happens to myself. It's the principle. I will beat you down with both pairs of brass knuckles. I can respect where Dudley's coming from. He about that life.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, he's about that.
and before I wrote the
I think
end of
he's
that,
a gangbanger wannabe.
Done.
I honestly, I got no idea
she's like,
about Dudley, but
He's got
he
that
keeps
persona.
coming back, and he
Here,
does
he's
seem
here.
to be at least trying to give us some answers. I know it's hard, it's
Some people
chaotic,
apply
but
heart
No, we're not
different
hanging
wrong
Dudley,
way.
but
We're
we need
trying.
straight answers from everybody. Don Wells has
I am
been
No.
not
hung.
non-thinking.
I'm
Candace
sorry, I
has
got
been hung.
disconnected.
Everybody's been hung. Dudley has taken a back seat up until now. It's not that
Can
we're
I
trying
ask
to
you a
hang
question?
Dudley. We need
Can I ask you a
answers, and
question?
it's a play
Can I
right
ask
now.
you?
But
I'll give you every
yes,
answer I can give you, okay? I
yes.
swear to the fullest. But some of these names y'all saying, maybe I wasn't good with names, but I don't know. I'm not picking up the people. So I don't hang out
Okay,
with none of Don's folks. Okay,
No,
we work together.
Dudley.
That's all we
Dudley.
did. What?
Okay,
He
What,
doesn't
Dudley.
Don?
know.
Hold on. Time out, everybody. Time out, everyone. Shut the fuck up. But Dudley, please, Dudley. My husband's gonna
Yes,
ask you a question again.
yeah.
Please focus
I'm
on
just
it
trying to
and answer it to the
understand
best
this.
that you
Yeah.
can, please.
Yes.
okay.
It's
Please.
I know. I'm sorry. It's chaotic, but
And I know it gets repetitive and there's a
yeah.
bunch of stuff, but I've heard you say this a few times now, and I've
Okay.
asked you, and you said it was the 16th, but was it 3 a.m. on the 15th or 3 a.m. on the 16th that you were told about Summer?
I was fired on a Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday after midnight, 2,
Okay.
3 in the morning, my dad's got the state police there
Okay. So
looking
that
for
would be
me.
Wednesday.
It'll be Tuesday, right?
Well, after
Monday I got
noon,
fired.
Well, midnight
The
it changes
very
to
next
Wednesday.
day,
right.
I was looking for my pay, and I thought he threw me in some fuck shit because he threw this on me so he didn't have to pay me my money. That's why I said that shit.
it broke my heart.
So
but I
there
can't break
but
it.
now.
Hmm.
Yeah, it broke your
I-
heart. Fuck my ass.
Stand on track.
Shit.
Some women texted out, they said, "Okay, women on my timeline is beautiful." I bet they
Oh
won't-
boy. Oh my gosh.
For another woman.
Be
Uh,
productive.
So was that your vehicle in the video with Summer dancing around then, Dudley? Was that
Yes,
your
ma'am, it
vehicle?
was. That red
Okay.
barrel it had for sale or something on it.
So when
Yeah.
she was dancing, where were you?
I was not there. I was working in Greenville.
So
We
Don
were
and
waiting.
Me and
Candace
Don
were,
were both working.
Don
Me and Don were
and
both
you were
working.
gone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, but that
And
was your vehicle
And
for
just
sure.
so everyone
Yes,
knows,
ma'am. That was my vehicle. Everybody
you.
both
knows.
Don and Dudley said that that video was taken about a week or two prior to Summer going missing. So it
Yes,
wasn't
sir.
that
Yeah,
day
because
or the
that's
day before.
no, nope.
No, just so everyone's clear on that.
Yeah. I'm really knocking the dust off my brain because I really pondered on this whole thing after all this shit went down because I was so confused on why things went down the way they did. I lost a job. I got accused. He didn't want nothing to do with me. We were just starting to work good together. Like we was doing 2
No.
coats on a 5-stage finish job. Don, shut up, bro. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the
wait.
truth. We sat
No,
at that
don't tell,
seafood
I know,
dock
but
and
don't tell him shut up like that. But hold on. So you all were fine.
Why
You're
not?
saying like right up till Summer went missing.
Yeah.
You were starting to groove. You guys
I
were
was
working good.
Really? Yes.
And then
Yes.
now this hatred and Summer's gone.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And
That's
I
not
went
the
to
way
work
it
and
is.
he didn't have to go to work. I wanted him to have the day off and I would go and he was going to go the next day. He didn't go in. He never went in. So what happened
What day didn't he go in? Because you're saying what? Okay,
That's
so
what I
when
want
did
to know. What happened on that Sunday when you were supposed to go to work?
on?
Oh, man.
Talk about it.
I know. Laugh about it. Tell me about it. Tell me what you doing.
Wait, Sunday.
Please help me clear my mind because that's what I want to know.
Dudley was at the house.
What happened that weekend when we had an agreement? I was going to work Saturday. You were going to work Sunday. We'd be finished on Monday. What
Are you
happened?
mad?
Don?
Are you mad?
Am
Okay,
I
so
mad?
hold on.
You
So
was the
June
one
5th.
crying on the tub.
Okay.
Tell me what
okay.
happened.
Okay, so here's
Yeah.
the deal. Okay.
Let me hear it. I need to know.
I'm a subcontractor.
I deserve this.
Right? Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
let him talk,
was I.
Dudley. Let him talk. You asked him. Let him talk,
Okay,
please.
so
Why
I'm
is he telling me this stuff?
Oh my gosh. Can I
Just talk.
What the fuck?
Yes,
He
talk.
works
Go.
when he
Okay.
want to work. He make his own schedule.
Yeah, we already know this
I'm
shit. 20 plus years.
see. Okay, here. This is why. Right here is exactly
Just
why.
say it, bro. Get it out, dude, please. I want
Let
to.
him. Let him.
Okay, I'm a subcontractor, subcontracting for Richard. I hired Dudley, tell him, man, if you help me out, I'll give you 50% if you just show up, shut your mouth and do it the way I want to do it, whatever, but he couldn't do that. This is what I got every day. The same thing that's going on right now is what was going on every single day. It was a constant fight. It wasn't going to work. He didn't want to do it the way that it's supposed to be. Man, you got to tape it. You got to first coat it. You sand in between coats. You wanted to go do
That's how we
your
started
own
out.
weird thing. And you already admitted that you got high the weekend before. So you wasn't worth a fuck Monday and Tuesday. So that's what happened,
Dude,
man.
let me tell you something.
That's very true.
No, you're not
That's
gonna
what
tell
happened,
me
dog.
crap,
You got
dude.
it. I will tell you something because on my worst
That's
day, I
right.
smoked your ass, and if I got high, you didn't like it. You made me
That's in
motherfucking get high one chain. You
that's
got
in
high
that's
every
in
day.
your amount.
Every day you got
No, I
high, bro.
didn't.
Stop
I
lying.
smoked weed.
Dude,
Yeah.
you smoke crack, you smoke fucking meth,
You're
you did it
lying.
all, brother.
No,
Don't lie. No, you're
no,
lying. I saw
Dudley.
you. Oh, whatever.
hell
Well,
no.
stop. Wait, did
Yeah,
you smoke these things with him?
Okay. Number
No,
one.
just weed I
Okay.
did, nothing else.
Okay, Cher, can I say something? I had a CPS case, remember? We were doing drug tests.
Yes.
And they closed the case on the 14th. There you go.
Okay.
Hey, without showing us any personal information, when they close your case, you get a little letter, right? Some kind of little rectangle, something.
Well,
You can't put
in
your hand
Hawkins
over
County,
it.
Hawkins
He
County
can't.
does
He can't show
whatever they
that because of
want.
the gag orders. He can't
Well,
show
I
that.
understand that, but you talking about a previous case before summer, just
Well,
like Benny
they
did when y'all
closed.
kept attacking him and sending people to his house. When they
They
closed his case
Somebody
and he
racist?
wasn't
No,
doing
don't tell
nothing wrong,
Candace to
you just
stop
put his
talking
hand
either.
over it.
Don't tell Candace to stop talking.
Ain't nobody,
No,
ain't nobody
don't do that.
here.
Oh,
We lost all our.
I don't even know if there was
Jeez.
a case.
My
I can't take that
podcast.
to fact.
I had to give all up to the.
We
I
had a
know you
CPS
failed the
case.
drug test once summer did come up missing, and
Yes,
I'm
I
not
did.
I mean, I
judging.
probably would have done that too, to be honest, bro. If my kid came up missing,
Yeah,
I'd be
well, you
fucked
being
up.
real with it.
Yes.
Hey,
Just
I'm
like
being
I
real.
said, if I would have really
Well,
thought I was the
I
main
just need to be a
suspect, I'd
little
have
bit
beat
more
my
real with
ass.
some of our failures,
wait.
our
If you
shortcomings.
would have thought you were the main suspect, so
Like he thought I was. Yes, he kept saying I was. He should have beat my ass because I was his kid. I would have done it. I promise. I'd have
have you
killed
ever
somebody
seen
if
a
I'd have
blue
thought.
couch? Hold
And
on.
what good would that have done, Dudley? If I would have killed you, what good would that do?
What?
Then I'd
Stop.
be in
No.
prison.
Could have beat him till you took him to
Hey,
summer.
That's
guys.
right. You took up for your kid.
I
Hey.
didn't
I
know.
didn't say that. He could have been totally wrong and had the wrong guy. But if he thought it was you,
Yep.
I'll beat you till you take me to my kid. You're
Damn
not gonna
right.
die. It's not gonna be that
Fucking
easy.
right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
big
beat you
man
till you
here,
take me
big
to
man
summer.
here. Yeah, you know it all. Whatever.
I
No,
Yeah,
didn't say
you're
that.
just
that's
gonna
That
what
go.
you
was
told me
my
though, Don.
daughter.
You said I had an
My
attitude,
daughter.
Don. You said I
You do
always
have an
argue, Don.
attitude.
Listen at you,
You're
bro.
breaking
Listen.
colors.
You
Listen at
do.
you
Good
though.
to see
It's
you.
what
Thank you for
it's
that.
what you're doing right now.
All right, boys. Hey, listen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Mom
mama.
in the house. Time out, everybody. All right, you
Mama
there,
in
you
the
there.
house.
Hands behind your backs. Zip it. All right.
Can you please?
Before I go old school and put soap in your mouth, make a meal on rice. Okay. I was born in the 80s.
Oh, dude.
But listen,
hello.
listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are busy.
Dudley, have you ever seen
Yes.
a blue couch at Don and Candace's across the back door? Did you ever see a blue couch in front of the basement door?
I believe so. I don't remember recalling that. Which I never went in the basement. Wait, the
Okay, so you
basement
wouldn't
door.
have
Not
seen
even been
that.
inside. It was on the outside. You drive around it. Yeah.
So
I never
did you
saw that.
Okay, but you weren't
Nope.
down there to see that.
No, I never been in the basement.
You're
at
not
all.
timed out. Slow chat is on for 15 seconds. So if you try to chat multiple times within 15 seconds, it's not going to let you. I can see you, so you are not blocked.
I didn't. Me?
No, sorry, talking.
You talking to me, Shaq?
Chat. No.
Okay.
I would like to try and get
I
something
didn't see
out
the
of tonight.
blue couch, but I do remember the door that was in the basement that was out. It was like I thought I remember some kind of chair in front of it, like a lawn chair or something. But it was white.
On the outside,
Yeah, on the
I
outside.
thought outside. Yeah, I've never been inside the basement.
have you seen these dog trails and stuff? Do you know about the dog trails? Have you
Yeah,
seen
I
them,
saw
been
that.
around them at all?
He had a shit ton of dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
There was
no,
a bunch.
They were
Okay.
strays. People would drop off strays at our house
Hey,
all
call
the
that number
time.
for me.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I'm looking at chat.
Oh, dude, somebody hit the cat. Is that a
About
dead
15
animal?
minutes.
Hey
I
Diona.
hope that ain't that cat.
So as long as we've been on
Run a cat over?
The
Hello.
biker club that helped Leslie also helped the Wells get Summer. Hired help. What? I don't understand. Did any biker clubs help you guys try to find Summer?
There was a biker group that was in town to get Hunter, and there was a
Okay.
big issue
Right.
with them. Bikers Against Abuse and something like that. I don't know. There was a big deal with them there for a while.
Yeah.
They've been looked into. There's been all kinds of people looked into.
So, did you guys know that Hunter's dad a few weeks ago, several weeks ago now, came up on my panel,
Didn't know
and
that.
he told us that TBI still has Hunter's original phones,
Right.
and thought that possibly TBI still had yours and Candace's original phones, or at least Candace's.
They had my phone, but I'm talking on it now.
Yeah.
My phone's been everywhere.
Yeah, but you and Candace got your phones back pretty quick, didn't you?
Well, yeah, my first phone, but this second phone that I bought, they ended up taking it too.
Oh man.
Don, do you remember why you didn't work on that Sunday? Which I'm not going to say anything, but
I don't remember. I don't.
Okay. Or I was thinking probably not. And thank you for the new memberships. Thank you. Was that a question? Why didn't Don work on Sunday? Thank you for that. There's my dad.
Thanks, Dippy.
Hey, Dad. Hi, Mia. My dad said this is better than watching Trailer Park Boys. Get out of here. Sorry. Okay. Dad, if you have any questions, this is, Don Wells and
How you doing, sir?
his ex-employee that he fired right before Summer's disappearance. My dad doesn't really know. Well, yeah, he doesn't. I don't think. Hey, Dad. You can try this. I'm going to drop you the link in the chat, and I want you to tap on it and follow the directions. K-Pops. You can try it if you want to join us up here. I know you can finally say hi to Don somewhat face-to-face.
Right.
Right? It's been a while. What do you think that you and Dudley can say to each other or ask each other? What can be beneficial, Don, tonight, having Dudley up here, or vice versa for Dudley? What can we make? Because it's actually, and I just looked at the time. It's been over 2 hours, and we've gotten nowhere. I feel like. Don, I am a little bit proud of your behavior tonight. You've kept it cool, like we discussed, and it's good. This is good. Dudley, I understand this is, that you're just getting at this and finally coming out and I guess defending yourself or whatever, but people are heated and we've got the 2-year mark coming up. So everybody's emotions are high and we don't want to hear people laughing. We don't want to hear her being called that little girl. And not all of us necessarily just want to hear about it's Don and Candace. They put her in a wall or whatever. Like, we want to be open to everything right now because not everybody has been for almost 2 years now. And you two, this is the first time you guys are talking. So in your guys' opinions, mine out of it, what can we do? How can we help this situation tonight with the two of you talking? What can we get out of this? No more fighting. Let's put that aside for at least 5 minutes or something. What Don, what can we do?
Yeah.
Dudley, what can Dudley do? Or vice versa, what can you guys do? Do you guys see in the future you guys sitting face to face in Tennessee together? Is that an option? Like, what can we do from here, Donnie? Because this is, and it says Donnie on the thing. Dudley will
Yeah.
probably come back up. What can we take out of tonight? What can we do tonight? What can we do different? You've been, YouTube hasn't been very helpful. We've all been doing what we can, but Summer is still missing, right?
Well, I appreciate you guys. I really do, for giving me the opportunity to express how I feel and defend myself, like you say, and all that stuff. But yeah, this is about Summer. It's not about me. It's not about Dudley or whatever. But I wish I knew what we could do. If the FBI and TBI and the police, you know, they have no leads. They have nothing. That, yeah, and it seems, you know, really odd and suspicious, I guess you could say, in a lot of ways. You know, I get that, and I'm not mad at people. You know, people, and it was so crazy there at first, and it still is, but not as bad as it was. But still, we got a little girl missing, and I wished I knew. I wished I knew what to do. I wish a lot of things. I feel like, you know, Hawkins County has taken advantage of the situation. You know, I mean, we don't have our boys. And I don't know if we're going to get them back. We're trying everything we can. We're trying to comply with everything they ask. But, you know, our boys, as of right now, I mean, I don't know. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But more so for Summer.
Brandon Lawson. Yeah. What do you think about that, Don? We haven't, I know you've
Brandon
talked to
Lawson.
other. Yeah, what do you think about
Yeah.
That's
I
why
have.
they would railroad Don and his family. If he's thinking it has something to do with not getting the right amount of help, not getting things done, it could be a whole big old look what they did for him. I mean, the man did
Yeah.
no time for the things he's done for sure.
Yeah, I learned in
But then he
jail quite a
never
bit
got
of.
served for it in enough time. It's very
Yeah.
possible y'all got caught up in something y'all just didn't get
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, the whole situation is just absolutely crazy. If it would have been anybody else, they'd never get out of prison. The charges that he got, they'd never get out of prison.
He should have been fair. I mean, if something
Yeah.
happens like that inside your family, be fair. You
Yeah.
gotta go pay for what you did. My son and I.
Yeah.
I don't want it
Yeah.
to happen. You
He
did it.
was. I do know. I found out when I was in jail that he was into the meth thing really bad.
I
So it's
heard that too.
possible.
I
Yeah.
heard
So
he
it's
sent back by your neighbors.
Yeah, it's possible he could have known Fred Hill. He could have been in our holler. We don't know. I mean, because they're all connected.
I got an angle that way. I'm thoroughly impressed with you tonight, Mr. Williams. And Dudley, I don't think you really had anything to do with it. I think y'all just butt heads. Y'all
Yeah.
tend to not like each other after all this time. And to tell you the truth, we looking for somebody to blame.
Yeah.
I'm even myself looking for somebody to blame. I gotta hold myself back.
Well, the reason he was my number one suspect because of the amount of hate that he had. When I subcontract from these guys and I go to my boss, I'm like, yes sir, no sir, whatever you want me to do, sir. I'm all about that.
You did the same thing with Jerry McClain. But then we went looking.
Jerry McClain?
And why you would think he was us?
I never.
Chief Justice.
Do you know? No, I never said anything about Jerry
A
McClain.
long time ago you did, yeah. A long
No,
time ago you did number one.
No, not Jerry McClain. No, I never thought Jerry
I'll
McClain.
dig up the videos and the clips and
Hey,
so
Dan.
Yeah, because Jerry McClain
Thanks for
Jerry McClain died. You know that, right?
yeah, the suspicious OD you talked about.
Yeah. He was really heavy into
Can you
meth.
turn your YouTube down, Dad?
Yeah. It looked like you just popped his heart cutting break.
Yeah, he got really bad. But I never thought that Jerry McClain. I mean, he has been to my house, but I don't think he was ever a suspect in my mind.
I stand corrected. I do know that. I took my notes.
I mean, I don't know. I might have mentioned his name or something. I don't know. It's
I
possible.
mean, it's in the YouTube world.
Okay, well, it's possible, and maybe I'm not remembering. I don't know. That's
I'll give you
possible.
that. It's a really long
So
time.
Right.
yeah, you're on here, but do you have any questions for Don or Dudley, Dad? Now, you won't be able to hear Don when you're on my phone, but he can hear you.
Oh yeah.
Shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
I just wonder how
That shit don't add
how the
up in my
search is
book.
going for that little girl, and if there's been any
Well-
developments, but I guess there hasn't been, or you'd be talking about it, right?
No, there
Yeah, there
wasn't.
hasn't been any developments or anything that, you know, they say that they're still working on things and stuff like that. I know they took the reward
They're still
fund.
looking on stuff.
They took the reward fund. I know you and Sharon, you guys. I think you sent them like what, $500 or something that time.
I did a fundraiser. I shaved my beard. It was like $1,100.
Yeah, but that
$1,100.
we sent
We
that
sent
to
that-
Churchill Rescue
Right.
Squad.
Right.
So
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they
it
sent
went
it to
directly
the.
to them.
Yeah. Well, they sent it to the judge, and we were summoned to court, but we didn't even go to court, and they divvied it up or whatever. So she doesn't have a reward fund.
Dad,
Yeah.
he's telling you right now, you can't hear him, but he's letting you know that there's no longer a reward fund for summer because they've taken it and they've divvied it up to the like the town, the
Well,
you know,
they
politics
give
got
it to.
involved.
Yeah. But anyways, but there is.
Yeah, there's no reward fund right now anymore, which was I think around, was it 80,000, about between 70 and $80,000, I believe. They have taken that and given it to like resources in the government, the county there and stuff. She does not currently have a reward fund now.
Where does
They
that
actually-
money come from?
People, it came from donors from like all around, like local people who gave tens of thousands of dollars. All people from around the world sent in their money to help raise these funds for her. And Don, they tried to take it like a year ago, but Don fought it and went all over the news and saying, no, this needs to stay until my daughter's found. And so they extended it 1 year, and then when that was up, of course, while Don was in jail, if I'm not mistaken, they divvied it up into the county. And now the same people, Churchill Rescue Squad, is actually asking for more assistance and trying to get more budgeting for them. And this is the same place who had multiple people involved in robbing them.
Well, it doesn't surprise me for a minute that people are trying to take advantage of this situation. You know,
There's been so many.
any scumbag fucking criminals out there, they look for opportunities like that to scam money. And I'm not talking about just people.
Some have, yes, some have done that.
I don't think they are, really, honestly.
We live in a good country here, but the government is a bunch of fucking thieves.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, everywhere around the world, they sure
Yes,
are.
sir.
Yeah.
But I do know for a fact that RPIs are.
How does Killer know so much? Because Killer's been here from day one taking notes. That's how Killer knows so much. That's how the lad knows so much. That's how we know what we know. I wouldn't say maybe as much as them because people would argue that, but I mean, I've been on this. Everybody knows because they've been here from day one, including Killer.
Are Dawn and Candace still together?
Yeah, Dawn and Candace are still together. They're both up on panel. Candace is, I think she's playing a game or something, or she's talking to her friends, but she's there.
I think she's on live with Critters or something right now.
Oh yeah, she's on the live with her friends, and Dawn's over here.
Love you, Miss Daisy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dad, can you say hi to the critters on the farm?
Hello to the critters on the farm.
All right.
All right, Pops, I'll call you later. I know you can't hear Don, but listen back and
Thomas, good hearing from him.
Don says it's good to hear from you.
Right on.
And we'll make sure it's legal, but I'll share your phone numbers if you want. We'll make sure it's allowed.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Phone number?
Yeah, do you want me to give it to him?
No.
I think they can hear me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we
Love
probably
you too.
can't. Yeah, Don, we can't do that. All right, love you,
Okay,
Dad.
that's fine.
I love you too.
Fine.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You know how the felon stuff go and
Oh, right. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we don't want no problems for
you
him.
both could get in trouble. Yep, you both could get in
Right.
trouble for that.
That's
So yeah.
right. Yeah.
Cher here is just learning things. My dad's much smarter than me. Hear more about Dudley Hammonds. Dudley Hammonds. What? Okay. Thank you for that, Anakin. It is confusing. It has been chaotic. Yes, I thought it would be, but not. I don't know why I didn't think it'd be like this.
It's pretty much how it's been from the start. It's just,
Yeah, this is how you felt from day one,
It's
huh?
structured tonight, though. And Don, it's
yeah,
structured chaotic. We're
Yeah.
gonna be
yeah,
that way till we spin out of it, and we
yeah.
just be productive.
I hope there's something that we can. Don.
Yeah.
So Dudley dropped down a while ago. He's probably done for tonight, and that's okay. Listen, how can we be useful
I
from
think,
here
I
on
think,
in?
I think you all have done a great job. You've tried to do everything you possibly could to find truth. We've all paid a terrific price, and we've all been, but sharing her pictures like y'all have and getting it out there, and stuff is probably helped quite a bit. And that's I guess all we can do. I mean, I don't know what else we could possibly do.
Do you ever think, like, I often wonder, how come, because you know the opportunities that I could have got you. You knew the opportunities just I alone could have got you, and I know past that you got a lot more. Do you think that
Well,
it's wise to stay off of more the mainstream? Like you did the Dr. Phil, but you did that as Dr. Phil's basically canceled and he's on like just a podcast. It's not like his, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't,
right.
in my opinion, good timing because of his
It wasn't.
stuff going on, right? So not many saw it because he was canceled at that time. He was literally losing his show. And I believe he got you on there as many YouTubers do to help his
Right.
show.
Right. Absolutely. It's just a bigger form of a YouTube channel, really. But
Have
or
you ever
whatever.
thought
But
about why not? And I know there's other people in the background stopping you doing stuff, but how come, what makes you stay away from more high profile situations, news outlets, any
well,
other kind of shows? I mean, we
well,
could have got you on
it,
Dr. Oz and stuff like that.
yeah. Well, that would be a possibility, and we're still thinking about some of those things. But some of these people
You
are
know I can
like,
get you on Dr. Oz. I've booked people on Dr. Oz, right? You know I can do
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's possible. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with that at all. But some of these people are nuts.
Dr.
So
Oz
we
doesn't
got to
just
be
go
careful.
for a story. Dr. Oz,
Right.
because he's a doctor, he brings the
Right.
medical side of things. So he would, let's say, he would talk about the situation, but he would also talk about the drinking, the drugs, what that does to people's minds, their memories, like all that kind of stuff would be added in with
Yeah.
someone like Dr. Oz anyways, because he is a real doctor and he will only that's how he does stuff. And that's why I like
Yeah.
him, because that's kind of why
Yeah.
I dig into cases. I think medical and mental health matters in these situations very much because clearly there's people are unstable. We all are, actually. Many people these days are very much.
Yes.
We need help. Okay, that's
Yeah.
no dig at anybody.
And we're going through all that. They got us in all kinds of classes, everything
That's it.
that you can
Dr.
think
Oz
of.
is talk about the culture of not just one issue, the whole culture, everything that's involved in it.
Yeah,
Maybe even get some help, some real help, huh?
yeah. Are you getting? Do you think you're getting the help that you need with, say, a counselor or anything? Are you able to?
Yeah. Yeah. I talk to a lot of counselors.
Okay, you don't have to tell us no
We're
more because that's
Yeah. Yeah. I
private.
mean, we're doing a lot of stuff.
Good.
Which is in compliance with DCS.
Okay.
But I really seriously I mean, in my mind, I didn't think we had any issues, before Summer come up missing. But since Summer come up missing, yeah, it's been pure hell.
It
It's
highlighted
in many
everything else
ways.
in your life.
You know, with Dudley, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go there. I'm done talking about him, anyways. But I just hope he, yes, sir. Yeah,
Let's
there's
talk
hope.
about who you
There is
think is
hope.
Green Eyes
I
in
don't
this
know
whole
who.
case.
Do
Let's
what?
not talk about Dudley or anybody else. This
Right,
person might not even be one specific person. But in
right.
this case, from the start,
Do you
what's
know
your opinion about Green Eyes? And could it be
I
the Andy Morgan,
son,
which you was
you know
gonna
all
tell
the
me what he was
counties,
arrested for,
you can't do
or
nothing
even
with
Ricky?
kids. Like,
It could
I
be a
don't I
lot of
don't
people. But who you
I don't
think?
think Andy. Oh,
you
I
know,
don't know that Andy Paul was arrested. I don't know anything about that. I know that TBI did question him, and I think he has a alibi for where he was that day and all that stuff.
But this one's the
Um,
Andy Morgan. The Andy
Andy
Morgan
Morgan.
that killed his two Brown friends,
Yeah, yeah.
not Andy Paul. Andy Paul's the truck driver.
Well, Andy Morgan. His nickname is Andy Paul. That's what we called him, was
Yeah,
Andy
well,
Paul.
yeah, that's how I got all of them. They all Andy Paul. Trying
Yeah.
to isolate the one that lived in your camper at the end of your road,
Well,
or the
we
one that
let him.
killed you,
We,
Green Eyes.
yeah, we let him rent our bottom property for a long time, but he ended up getting on drugs or whatever, and we when we finally got him off our property, I hauled off 10 truckloads of trash and all kinds of nasty stuff.
I can see that. You just tried to help
So,
somebody out, they took advantage.
right.
I believe Green Eyes, the one you have to worry about is local, and I believe he inserted himself into this case for a reason. That
I
does
don't know who Green Eyes is.
well. That's what help.
I think they're
That's what
going
we
over
can
that,
help
Uncle.
this community
yes,
with.
I would think.
Let's
Yeah.
find Green Eyes. Let's find the next answer. Let's do the next thing together. But I want to start with Green Eyes because he's always been a problem. And out of everybody in his community, he's always had the most malice towards your family and for
Yeah.
creators.
Who is he?
I don't know. If I
Uh,
look, man to
yeah.
man, if I could find the real Green Eyes, it wouldn't be an issue no more.
Right.
Because he's done me wrong quite a few times. He's still doing me
Right.
wrong now. But
Right.
look, I love creators to death, but if I saw y'all at my local Walmart, I might run up on y'all. Because I don't know why you here. And Green Eyes, he's one of those that's constantly making them kind of threat. I don't know who it is, but
Right.
I love y'all to death. But if I see y'all at my 160, I'm going to run up on them.
That'd be fine. I
But I don't know
appreciate
why you
that.
here.
Well, I appreciate it.
What? That wouldn't be fun.
Help
I
me
don't want
find
killer
Green
running up
Eyes.
on me.
Although I recognize you, but if I saw you shady or something, what you in the bushes with SWAT tools on for, okay?
What about Daryl Coggins? Coggins?
Yeah, hey, Arizona. Hey, why did Candace's Chris Marco's family take care of your mom? Y'all were close before?
Chris Marcos is Candace's cousin.
Yeah, but
And
he took care of your
You better
mom.
leave my fucking
Kind of
cousin
weird.
out
Y'all
of
were
it.
all close before.
Chris Marcos, when Candace and him were little kids, Chris Marcos saved her from a really bad
You're not
situation. He put his life on the line for Candace.
You better not even talk
I
shit
don't
about
know
my
the guy.
cousin.
Yeah, that's
No,
Candace's
calm
cousin.
down. I want to know how loving it was with your cousin to go take care of
He
your
saved my
husband's
life
mom.
more than once from
Okay,
That's a good thing to do to go sit with your mom and help her out, man. That's not a
yeah,
bad thing about your cousin.
right,
I just want to
right.
know how.
No, he
If
wouldn't
you
harm a
know
motherfucking fly. Don't you even talk about my relation like that.
Nobody's
Yes, ma'am.
talking about you, baby.
No,
Go
they're
over
just
there.
asking, Candace.
No,
Go back
you're talking
over.
about my cousin.
They're not talking. They're talking good about your cousin.
They
You
better be
talk
talking
about a
good about my cousin.
situation that involves your cousin
I'm gonna
and
flip a wig.
I can go
Hey,
outside if my.
no, she's fine. She's
Hey,
sticking
keep
up for her
on
family.
waiting.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
she.
yeah,
I
she
get
is.
that. No, that's fine.
Yeah, she loves her cousin Chris Marcos.
Mm-hmm.
He's now me and him has
You actually
issues,
just answered my question with that. You love that man
but
so much, you may go take care of your mom when she needs you. That's a good thing.
right, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Candace is sober. She seems sober to me tonight, and I'd tell them
Ready
if
to
I
kick
thought they were
Killer's
drunk. I
ass
think they
too if
both
he
seem
mess
sober
around.
tonight.
Oh yeah,
in my opinion, tonight.
Yeah, gotta be.
Gotta be. So, Don, listen, we're almost at 2.5 hours, and
Okay,
I'm sorry
right.
for how chaotic it was. And I
No, it's
know
not
I
your
want you to
fault.
have time with your wife and everything, but
Oh, you're good. You're
listen.
good.
So
I
we're almost
appreciate
coming up
y'all.
for the 2-year mark. What would you
Yeah.
guys say if anyone's listening now? Your daughter's still missing. What do we say today to these people or person?
I don't know. You mean to the abductor?
The abductor or abductors, yeah,
Why
whoever
Right.
did whatever.
I don't know what to say. I'd say, you know, it's scary. It's so scary to even because what if Summer is still with this person?
Okay, so what if
What
she
if
can hear you right now talking right now? What would you say?
I love her with
Summer
all
can
my
hear you
heart.
right now, maybe.
Love her with all my heart, and I'll never stop loving her. You know, and her mother won't either. Her mother and me will love her forever,
No, they were
always.
talking shit on my cousin.
But as far as the
They
abductor,
don't fucking know.
please let my daughter come home.
Don't talk shit about my cousin. I'll fuck you up.
Let
You
her
take my life more than one.
have a free life. Let her go to school. Let her get her driver's license. Let her fall in love someday with somebody she actually loves.
I guess.
Don't
I
be
don't
this
really
way.
know a whole lot
Don't
about it.
hold somebody in bondage. That's not right. That's not right to do for your own personal pleasure or whatever.
And that's why he did all what he
Please
did.
just let her come home.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Nicely
she told Donnie.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was either.
All right. I need to.
I appreciate you all. I guess we're gonna end this. I guess, right?
Well, no, I mean, if you have more to say, I
No.
feel tired from this, just trying to follow everything.
It was pretty chaotic. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I
So,
appreciate y'all. I really do. And God bless you guys. And
I applaud you, man.
everybody out there, thank you very much. Okay.
thank you.
I'm gonna hop
We'll
off.
meet up and work again tomorrow, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Thank
text
you
me
again.
and well, really quick, actually, before you jump off, I asked
Uh huh.
earlier, and I'm sorry I spaced or
No.
I interrupted with multiple questions. Tell us what we can do right now.
Really?
How can we be? How you thanked us for what we've done, but is there anything that we can be doing different?
I wish I knew. I could ask the same question, and I don't think we know any what more we could do. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys know? You know,
I think
Unfortunately, we don't.
everyone. I think everyone. I know.
Keep swinging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that,
Yeah.
people are button heads, people don't like each other, there's all this chaos, there's this beef and drama, whatever. I, at the end of the day, think that everyone's doing, at least I want to think that 99% of them, we know that there's the tragedy pimp people, but I'd like to think at the end of the day, everyone really is giving it their all. We all have our different ways. Killer has a different way. I have a different. We all have our own ways, and I think we're all doing what we can because we're all over the world. Like, do you want me to go search boots on the ground here? I'm by borders. Like, is that useful? You know what I mean? Like, I think most people have good intentions, Don, whether you like them, love them, or not.
Right.
That's what
get
I
that.
choose to believe.
I understand too. You know, the situation looked bad. It was bad. We lost our minds. We did a lot of wrong things, and I apologize. I'm trying. You know, I mean, when your heart gets ripped out like that, and your little girl comes. I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for my actions.
No, you're.
You know, I'm not. But we'll just have to move. We'll just have to move forward. That's all we can do. And I appreciate the opportunity to do that.
Well, thanks for
Thank
tonight.
you.
Sorry for the chaos.
Oh no, it's.
But
All right. Well, y'all have
I
a
don't
good
know.
night.
Maybe something good came up tonight. We'll find that
Maybe.
out later.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
how do you feel about tonight?
I thought it was really good.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm proud of you for keeping your calm.
Well,
Like
I'm
you
proud
could
of
have went.
y'all.
And thank you for not dropping the N-bomb on my channel.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, no.
But anyways, God bless you all, and y'all have a good evening.
How
Thank
you
you
were
very much.
tonight,
y'all
how
kindly.
you were tonight
All right.
would look really good when you do further panels, okay? And
Right,
if you
yes.
need help with attorneys again, or you want to go
Yeah.
on Dr. Oz, you know my number. You know how to get a hold of me.
Okay.
But you know I'm not hounding you like before. We just kind of chat, and we've been keeping it to ourselves until tonight, right?
Yep.
I don't have to
Yep.
have you on my channel. I have a
Right.
job. So
Right. Absolutely.
I have you here because
Good deal.
it is about summer. I got a couple
Yeah.
super chats, but we pay our bills. We both work. We both now have a job, so it's not about YouTube paying our bills. So
That's a real good thing.
Mhm.
yeah, get out of this damn house. Killer, we love you.
Thank you, Killer.
Thank you for tonight. And
Yes,
everyone,
thank you.
if you can find something useful out of this, share it. I don't care. You love me, you hate me. Share it. I don't care. Dawn feels good about tonight, so maybe we did something. I don't know.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
did. We worked together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I think it was good. So,
Just
Dawn,
let
I'll let you get back. You spend some time
All
with
right.
your wife, and maybe you'll
Peace
be
out.
panel hopping. I'll be watching. Thank
All
you.
right. God bless y'all. Thank you.
You
Bye.
also. Bye.
All right. So I'm gonna do a live tomorrow morning, coffee live, but I think I'm gonna replay this live and see if we can't decipher some information. It was really chaotic.
It was a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-listen it as well.
Yeah, and a lot of people were coming in halfway through asking the same questions and yada yada yada. So we'll go through a little bit, see if we can't find some information.
It's there. Tonight had to happen. Whether you guys like me, hate me, I don't care.
And this thing that just because you have someone in your panel, it means they're your buddy. That's not true.
No,
We're
and
trying to get information.
I went almost 2 years incriminating Dawn and Candace.
Yeah.
At some point, I have to ask ourselves. He said it 100 times, but I don't think they're geniuses that could get away with this. At least not alone. Which that means there has to be other people involved too. And again, this is why I'm looking, okay, well, they are the perfect family to be targeted to take advantage of. Because yes, they aren't perfect. They sure have made mistakes. Yes, we know that there's all kinds of abuse that's happened generationally. And almost everybody involved in this case, if we're being honest.
Well, with Dawn, Candace rarely goes up on panels to answer
she's
questions.
comfortable with people,
She
and
does
that's
with
her.
some people in certain bubbles, but Dawn does quite a bit. And I want to say this, that for someone, if they commit a murder, any murder, you would have to be either extremely smart or extremely stupid to keep talking to people about it if you were guilty of it. It's one or the other. Because most people, if they committed a murder or whatever and were trying to get away with it, they wouldn't talk to anybody about it. So to me, that says either Dawn is extremely intelligent or extremely stupid. And we've seen him make like a fair amount of mistakes, you know? And so, I mean, the extremely intelligent, no offense, Dawn, I don't consider myself extremely intelligent, but that seems out the window to me. So, and I got to be honest, I don't think Dawn is extremely stupid. I just don't.
No, he's been to prisons around multiple states. He's criminal smart. But at the same time, to get away with something like this, the Jacob Wetterling, I was close to that. I lived in the area, worked with his cousin. He was, I think it was 12 years. However, that guy got away with that because he was an ex-cop. He had police scanner. He was listening to things. He was moving things. And yes, he acted alone, but it is different than this. I don't know. Are they complete? And people are bashing me again. Now listen, I was bashed because I put everything on my channel round one. Bashed. Hate share, bash share, whatever. Share can't do right. been talking to Don again for weeks now. Didn't tell anybody. Few people knew, but we kept it quiet till now people know tonight. And I didn't ask for this live. In fact, I can prove where I was like, well, maybe we shouldn't. But Don has a right to be somewhere where people are going to be talking. Now, with these two, it's almost like brothers bickering or something. I don't know.
They're a lot more alike than they
really
would care
are.
to admit.
Yes, they really are. Because you see them kind of getting along for a minute, and then they both get pissed again, and it's just like, dude, go out.
I bet you that's
fight in
how
the backyard,
it was
get it over with. Like
when they were working together. I bet
Yep.
you they would get along, and then they'd fight. They'd get along, and then they'd fight. So I do believe all that.
Yeah.
I think both sides exaggerate. Oh yeah, thank you. I don't need that. I think both sides kind of exaggerate their side, which
But again-
is typical. Like if you got fired from a job, you're gonna exaggerate how things happened in your eyes to make yourself feel or look better. Just like the employer would exaggerate what happened that caused you to be fired because they want to look and feel better. So in my mind, it's kind of like somewhere in the middle.
You're right.
Like, do I think Dudley was showing up so high out of his mind he couldn't work all the time? No. Do I think he showed up hungover a few times and maybe wasn't all that efficient?
Do you think he
Yeah.
was completely honest tonight?
I do not think Dudley was completely honest tonight. I think Dudley was, well, you will see tomorrow when we go through it.
I will be
He
honest.
was getting less and less lucid.
I will be honest. Dudley did not know that Don was coming up, but
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
was caught
know.
off guard, but he was calm and
He
respectful.
He was
for the most part.
I think he could have done a little bit better myself. Don was better behaved tonight, but Dudley was not. Dudley was thrown into the lion's den tonight, and yes, I did that with a purpose, and I'm not sorry for it because that needed to happen.
He's a grown up. I mean, if you can't
And
handle
he
a
kept
little
coming back on the
shit-talking
panel. But
on the
here's the
internet.
thing. Yeah, we're not going to just come up here bash Don when you guys know, a lot of you anyway, know, I do let people up who we're talking about. So if Don came in the chat and said, let me up, I would have let him up without question.
Yeah.
Because it was about him, his daughter. Whether people believe him, it's not up to me to make people believe Dudley, believe Candace, believe Don. And I've always said that. Just listening to them.
Victoria Burgess, no, Dudley was not sober tonight, and that's
No,
that's
but Don and
nothing
Candace
to judge
were.
him about. It's Saturday.
Don was.
It's Saturday, so who
It's
cares?
Saturday night. He hasn't done this. He was
Probably very nervous.
he was different when it was heels on the ground with him because they had their camera, they were eating dinner, and they were talking and they were recording. He hasn't done it like this. Now you'll probably see a lot of them.
Yeah, he probably will do more,
And that's
he'll be
okay.
sober.
And if he felt attacked, that wasn't my goal. However, everybody who comes on this channel, I say, whoa, make this make sense to me. Tonight we could not make sense, at least not yet. I can't make, don't even ask. The chaos happened. We'll see the calm after the storm later. Maybe, I don't know if you guys find it, send it to me. But, yeah.
Yeah, we'll start going through it tomorrow on my coffee live.
Don was sober tonight. Yeah. But I would treat everyone and have treated everyone the same. If
Yep,
Killer came up
she
here and
does.
said some shit, I'd be like, Killer, come on, you know that's bullshit. I'm like that with everyone. I'm like that with Don. I've been like that with Candace. I've straight up called Candace a bitch and told her to fuck off. Like, I am not... if something's wrong to me, it's wrong to me. And I'm not going to
If Cher gets a
go
bad
up your
whiff
asshole.
about
Yes,
you,
I'll
she's
say
gonna
it.
push.
Because I need to feel right. And it doesn't matter. If he says something, I'm like, whoa, slow it down. Anybody says cotton candy, whoa, bring that back to me. No. So I feel like I'm equally nice to people and equally bitchy to people. I'm the same with everybody. So if you felt like I attacked Dudley tonight, sorry. But I've definitely done my fair share of attacking Don and Candace too. And anyway, I'm the same with everybody. So, is what it is.
Don't shoot the messenger.
So here I go now. I realize that it's going to be back to, denture wearing, sharing, and memeing
Blah, blah,
me and
blah.
all of that bullshit. But Whatever. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the haters are going to do their thing anyway, but what a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, can't get their head around is having these people up is to get information. It's not to promote somebody and say,
everybody.
This is my buddy. Everything he says is 100% factual. Yeah. No.
It's for all of us.
For someone.
For everybody. Just like when everyone who's trashing me and is going to trash me and is already trashing me right now have all been parading Don and Candace on their channel and did it just yesterday. We'll do it tonight. But they're going to trash me. So I can't please everyone. I think my dad told me once when I was little, like, you can't please everybody, but you can piss them all off at the same time. That's me. Like, I should tattoo that on me.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
For us, it is time to, I'm going to have a Pepsi, and then I'm going to bed now.
Yep.
Because I've actually been getting over getting sick, and I'm going to watch that back in the morning. He's going to do a coffee live, watch it back in the morning, and I'm going to do a live tomorrow night just to chit chat. We'll make this make sense. Sis, Cotton Candy Boobs, you were silent, but I appreciate you being there for support and helping me. And she's got this on her channel too. So if you don't like me and you like her, go watch it over there. You don't need to give me the view. She streamed it over there. He'll stream it on his channel tomorrow. I know a lot of y'all love him more than me. Watch it over there. Anyone else is welcome to use it on channels, even the haters. Like, I don't strike people. I've only ever struck one person. What up, baby? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I do this so everyone has the information. And I'm sorry that the questions were not... Tonight was chaotic. No way around it. And I apologize for that.
They were answering a lot of questions.
They were.
But I want to say to any of you, if you're going to watch this back tonight or whatever...
I got my press pass. I'm legit.
If you come across something that you find very interesting, you want to talk about it tomorrow, timestamp it, and then show up at the live tomorrow. I haven't set it up yet, but I will. Show up at the live and let me know. And we will go to that point, listen to it, and talk about it.
Yep. Killer's first time on my stream.
Actually, I think that's the first time I've ever seen him.
I think so.
Yeah. Because I don't watch as much YouTube as I should.
And say hi to the missus for me. Yeah. And that's why I haven't been on my channel in 2 weeks now. Because the people yelling, get a job, get a job. I did.
Yep.
But I love y'all. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for being a member on the channel. I'm sorry that I did not acknowledge it. Please forgive me for that. And we will meet again tomorrow. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Dudley. Thank you. I'm sorry if you felt attacked, but it's gonna happen right now because you're new. You've been staying out of this and now you're getting into it. So I'm sorry, but yeah, we're tired and we want answers and we are all just the 2-year mark's coming up. So you are jumping back into this now, at a time where emotions are higher than ever, higher than ever. So I'll end it at that. Bye.